You know, we are definitely not able to be heard right now, right?
Yes. No, you are. You should be live.
Oh, we're live again.
Oh, hi.
Okay.
You can hear us.
And we're live, and we have the combination of the air shield.
Should be.
Okay. No, that's fine.
Can you hear us?
We're coming. We're coming back.
Well,
We're
I'm
coming
getting
back.
the chat going.
No, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, we're getting the chat back. We're all good.
Yeah, right.
We're all good.
Is this a new mic? Not the same mic from the water stream?
It's not the mic.
Yeah, we're having tech problems.
It's the streaming server.
Stupid Comcast.
Yeah, no, Zinner, I don't understand what's happening. Why is it showing this again?
Because we're not on the right thing.
Oh, because it hasn't popped up on YouTube yet.
Dead air.
It's happened.
Phil-
No, everyone
They
understands.
can hear us, though, right?
No, because we're not actually. Well.
Didn't Nico say they could hear us?
So
They
we're
might
not
be
actually.
able to.
We're not
Bees and
actually
carrots. Bees
live,
and carrots.
but I
Bees and
think
carrots.
if
You
it's
went to the countdown.
It's going to catch on.
Yeah.
Wait.
yeah.
No, it's on Surprise Cast. I promise.
Don't forget about the Twitch chat as well, Xander.
Huh?
Don't forget about Twitch as well. Just reminding you. No, I know you know. Just
Which
reminding you.
actually is fine.
Oh, cool.
Keep talking.
I apologize. Still talking.
It's still broken.
Hey, we tried the best we can. We will fix it for next time. Really good try, guys. It happens.
Alright, so we have a new chat then?
Yeah, it'll be under the new video that's
Got it.
streaming.
Okay, yeah, I'm bringing it up now. Okay.
I believe you. Jump in the line. Rock your body in time. Okay. I believe you. Jump in the line.
What are you
Rock
drinking?
your body in time.
Oh my god. This is the old
Okay.
Hi,
Is this
chat.
the one now? I was trying to see if.
This is a new chat.
We got one? Okay. Put your pants back on. No! I don't want to put my pants
Pants
back
are
on.
overrated.
Pants are very overrated. I'm sick.
they are.
That's why I have this hole in these pants. So it's
The
like wearing
last 2
shorts, but
days
not.
at work, when
Says
I've
we're
worn
live.
shorts because Bud hasn't been there, have been glorious.
You've been wearing shorts to work.
Absolutely.
God damn it.
My boss ain't there. Everyone else on our fucking floor wears work.
You're live. Just thought you may want to know. Oh, God.
Thanks, B.
Who needs pants?
Pants are hard.
Well, they can be. Depends on what's underneath them.
God damn it, Jack.
How are you wearing shorts to work?
Well, I wake up in the morning, and instead of putting on pants, I put on shorts.
God damn it.
And then I go to work. No one in Port never comes up to our floor except for Bud, and he was off.
Pants. Gang.
Everyone else on that floor wears shorts.
Kelly.
Shelly, you are an
I might
absolute
not have a
sweetheart.
number, so that's fine. Okay.
Oh.
Technical problems are fun, aren't they?
Yeah, we
That's
do
very true,
apologize.
Apollo.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much
Shelly.
for everyone. And Wolves, yes. Thank you, AB. Wolves. That's what did it.
All right,
Wolves did it. There are
Okay, it's
entire-
working. All right, we've got.
Wait, it's working?
We're fine right now. Everyone can, as long as everyone can enjoy the stream. And once again, I want to give a huge shout out to Miko, who is right now running back and forth to all different places trying to solve this.
Yeah.
We do not do the show without Miko. He is just the best tech mouse out there. Oh man.
They love your color scheme of gray and black.
It's a good. Wait, what?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'll be honest with you, Boozy. I own a few pair of black khakis. I owe a drink for Boozy. Damn it.
Drink again.
Oh, aren't we supposed to chug something?
We owe a chug.
Hold on.
Oh, do we owe a chug?
No, me and John do.
You want to join us or
No. I don't enjoy that stuff as much.
You
Blame
smart
internet.
person.
Blame internet.
It's so internet. It's an internet.
I've got really crappy speed.
I need nails. So
I just threw a bottle cap onto my roof, hanging for my garbage can.
So that could be why you have so many gutter problems.
Yeah, that might be it. We
Skull.
Skull. Xander, talk for a bit. I'm gonna
All right.
be very gassy
Good.
now.
Because I gotta bring something up, because I get to talk. This has gotta stop. You need a trim up.
I cannot get a trim yet, and you know why. Why can I not get my beard trimmed
Because
yet?
it's too expensive.
It is very expensive to get a full hair and
Yeah.
beard trim.
It's $40 when I go.
50 for me.
Why?
How fat. They're just like, oh, you're so ugly, we're going to charge
Well, I
you.
mean, after tip, it's probably about 50.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. No, they, I'm not ready to accept that I need to get a haircut and a beard trim now and then again before AnthroCon.
I am
I'm
a bald man. I spend more on my head and grooming my beard than I ever did when I had hair.
Do you like this compared to what it would
Yes.
trimmed? What?
Oh, no. He does need to clean it up a bit.
I do
Okay.
definitely need this cleaned up. Absolutely.
Now he actually looks a bit like an ogre.
I was saying that if he got the mustache, he would be like Abraham Lincoln.
I've been telling him for a long time he
Thanks
should
for
do the
stepping
pencil
on my line.
mustache and just be an evil
I am not
motherfucker.
doing a pencil mustache.
You should!
I'm not doing a pencil mustache. I'm already evil enough.
No, you're not.
I'm a bear now. Deal with it. That's what it is.
Holy shit.
What was he before?
I don't know. Dead.
I mean-
Oh, the fucks, when I did not have a beard, I had to shave every day. Oh, hold on. That doesn't count. I have to finish this. Earner, I have one of those. I have I
A
forget.
cup of coffee filled with what is wrong with you, Shell Music FX? I'll drink.
Wait, a coffee cup? I don't think they have any coffee in the coffee cup.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Did you say a name?
Yeah, I
You
did.
can't drink out of your chugging drink. That's why I have 2 drinks.
It's hard to chug these kinds of bubbles.
Whoa, you're not supposed to say their names, right?
Hey,
Correct.
You need like
it's that person that we've been talking to about writing that musical thing.
that one person.
Oh!
Wait. Oh.
The deer we're trying to sue?
Yes.
The deer we're trying to sue. Hello, the deer we're trying to sue.
Don't sue. Oh, you're trying
That
to.
is
I'm just
that is
using-
fucking bullshit.
That's very bullshit,
That
but
is
it works.
bullshit.
It works.
Why are you
The
trying
deer,
to sue that
I would
deer?
never sue that deer, but it's a good way to say that name. The deer we're trying to sue. They're heading over to their in-laws. Sue, have a wonderful day. It's so good to see you. Sue.
Actually, Boozy, that's not true. He had his mom fooled for years.
Why would you sue a deer?
You're horrible. Holy shit.
Litigation, dear.
The coal that gets charred, we do not want that fire bigger. It is 80 out here. This is perfect. Litigation deer. I like it. Litigation deer.
Oh, pretty good from Anthro.
I'll be Ohio tomorrow. Oh, very cool. Silver Godman. Guys, Silver Godman wants to let you know, and I will drink for that he will be premiering Charity Who's Line. Charity? Oh, no. Charity Who's Line from Ohio? Silver Godman, hopefully I will be there to watch that one. I had
Like
to miss
14
that one.
You weren't there to be part of
Exactly.
it.
That's why I want to watch it.
You need to watch it
Yes.
because Greatest Hits was fantastic.
Greatest Hits was good? Can't wait.
Me and Citrine, and he's not in the chat right now, so I can say his name. Citrine. Me and Citrine, we rocked Greatest Hits.
That makes me very happy.
And Pepper, yeah, as always, did too. Like that, I love having him mic'd up on the guitar now.
Uh-oh, wait.
Huh? What?
And it's not the flash that comes when you throw a shukin, dude. Don't worry about it. We understand. We had somebody over to fix our AC here on Friday, and they didn't show up, and
you
it is
didn't
still
actually
warm.
have someone over.
Yeah, well, we wanted to have somebody over. It was horrible.
Oh, that person really likes Street Fighter. Actually, I just call him Hadouken.
Hadouken!
Hadouken.
Hadouken!
Have a good night,
Hadouken.
Hadouken.
Have a good one, Hadouken.
There's also Thunder from Down Under, and I'm trying to help you out, so you don't have to drink.
The row that we tie to things. Yes, we are talking about Mr. Magoo.
The road.
The row that we tie to things.
Oh my god.
Wait.
Huh?
I don't want to destroy all humans. Humans are pretty cool. John's a human.
That's a game. That's a remake that's coming out.
Yeah, it's
That's
coming
what the caller into the sky that has fangs that cast long shadows. Your name's difficult.
Holy shit!
Fucking row that ties. Thunder from Down Under. I love it. When we were in Vegas, the Thunder from Down Under was performing, and this gentleman's wife was like, I want to go, and I want to take all my boys. Turned around to her husband, and without missing a beat said, not you. And that was our vacation in Vegas.
That's most of my vacations.
You're not one of her boys.
Oh, yeah, Grow? Absolutely. Sorry about that.
What?
I got
Oh,
a drink.
that's a tall order.
You
Okay.
did it.
But we can try.
The effort will be there. The results may vary.
The,
I don't know.
The skunk that enlarges. There you go.
I mean, we just had a whole conversation about that. dragon.
In Big and Skunk.
And big and skunk.
In Big and Skunk.
He will embiggen the strongest man.
and big and smelly rodents.
Enlarging method. Isn't that skunk?
A method?
Isn't it no?
Skunks are mustelids.
Muscelids?
Are skunks mustelids? I
Why
don't
would
know.
rodents?
I love the slow mo. Mustard.
I don't know. The wolf that loathes Jaxus. You should drink it.
Oh well, never mind. Method is apparently something from D&D. I have no idea what I'm talking about.
That's
Yeah,
Say
method
it.
is an elemental.
Okay.
Alcoholic legal guy.
Alcoholic
Legal guy.
the coyote that Liam's does. Your driveway is bigger than my entire garden. That's you shouldn't have big gardens. You need two things in gardens: weed and weeds. It's horrid.
Oh man, you and Boozy could start AAA, the
Oh.
Alcoholic Animal Association.
We are not making the alcoholic animal.
Do you see the person? that's-
Methods. Oh, gross. Damn it. I'm
Des, I totally thought you had a remote control for a second.
Do you see the person who tagged at Dragon Show?
yes.
Yes.
Right under that name right there, I can finally call someone a cracker.
Oh, thank you, Wheat Thins.
Hi, cracker. Drink.
Don't call him a cracker.
That's what he is.
Nabisco. Is that right?
Oh, we could call him
Alcoholic.
Nabisco.
Pace yourselves.
Dude, I had to chug. The coal that
still
gets
chugging.
charred, bear in mind, this is the south side of Chicago, where garages are for some reason built as far back on the property line that you can possibly do. I will never buy a place that has a driveway this long again in my life. It
It's
is
because
the
they
worst.
used to meet up with Alex.
Yes. Yeah, my garage used to, they would have planned for it to open from the other side. Correct. What's up?
What?
The skunk that grows, I thought your parents were there.
Oh, they can't see what he's typing.
That's true.
Hey, Skunk's parents.
They,
You should see what he's typing.
and Twitch, why do they never come over to the Twitch chat? You want to? That's the bad neighborhood.
Oh,
That's
no.
like when you're in 11th place in Mario Kart, and you're always worried that the 12th place is going to get a bullet bill and you get shot at. That's the south side of Chicago.
You do, you
It's
do.
11th place.
You have to look out for bullet bill when you're in 11th place.
That's
just
right.
Like
We do
real life.
read the Twitch chat. We just don't chat in it.
Oh yeah, no, we're there. Twitch chat, we can see you.
Yes.
And YouTube, we can see you. I'm 11th place. Hey, dude, 11th place is better than 12th place high. Trust me.
It's true.
Moonshine vodka? That's not something that needs to be combined.
No. 75%
No.
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 I don't want to live.
No.
What are you knowing?
75% alcohol mead.
What the
Oh,
heck would
dear.
that?
No.
How do
First
you
of all, that cannot taste good.
How could it get that high?
You add your own alcohol.
Okay,
I
yeah,
don't
that
know.
does.
But no.
Oh, this is actually appropriate. Here's a question from Patreon.
Oh, we got a question.
Yep. Eggman,
Eggman.
what is your favorite flavor of LaCroix or other sparkling water? Well, we
So,
got some here.
my favorite flavor of LaCroix is something that we have just done. You might think this is disgusting. Actually, why don't I hand it over to you? John the Human. What was the first time we had an espresso spritzer?
I actually didn't have it with you. I brought it back with me from vacation.
What's the first time we?
Probably last year.
Door County. What's the other thing
You
that
were with
happened?
me in Door County?
Yes. We went up to Door County. We took a trip up there to go get booze for Christmas.
Oh, that's right. We made our day trip.
What
That was
else
awesome.
happened on that trip?
We had a lot of food.
What else happened on that trip?
You didn't sleep for 17 days. Oh, you cracked your tooth.
Yep.
I forgot about that. He lost half his tooth in my car.
Oh
It's
my
still
God.
there.
Yep. Just fucking.
Still
sorry.
there somewhere?
What?
Somewhere.
It's still there.
It
I'm sorry,
probably
you-
actually isn't.
Do you think he cleans his
It's
car then?
there
Also?
in spirit.
Spirits,
My
okay.
spirit tooth is there?
I got a ghost of a tooth haunting my car.
Spirit to molar.
He can put it under his pillow and get money for that, you fuck. Like, you
That's
go
true.
go trim his butt.
The stairs that have a bar and are boozy wants to know what is LaCroix.
Sparkling water.
LaCroix
It's
is
like
the
Zima.
bitterest sparkling water. It's how do they describe it? It's flavored sparkling water. The way you flavor it is thusly. First you make sparkling water. Then you bring it into the same room as a single grape. And you belittle the LaCroix while staring at the grape. And that is how you flavor it. They're delicious.
Also, they're the other side of those good boy shirts from the BLFC, if you're wondering what that is.
Yes. Row that gets tied, I would have absolutely made millions off the Tooth Fairy racket. Yes.
Oh my god, bro, they get signed. Holy shit.
My favorite flavor is tap.
Tap.
Yeah, I like good old Lake Michigan water that's been added with chlorine and fluoride.
Oh, yeah.
When we first got a Brita water pitcher at my house, my mother used to call it the smooth water. She claimed that not only could she taste the difference of tap
Oh, you
water
can
to Brita
taste it.
water,
Oh, yeah.
but that it was a smoother version of water. We had to call it smooth water until the day my mother forgot that the Brita water pitcher, when you fill the top, doesn't just drain right away. So she filled the top of the pitcher, took it in the living room to fill up the glasses for Christmas, and without holding the top, started to pour and dumped water all over their fancy living onto the floor.
Tell me you said, ooh, that's smooth.
I did not have to say anything. My father.
Oh, your dad
My
did.
father looked at my mother and said, "Smooth move." That was a great Christmas.
It is Stream Kings time.
Is it time?
Des,
Oh,
would you
it's
440.
homeopathic seltzer. That's what it is.
Homeopathic, dude.
Homeopathic?
The fox that drives a #1 automobile. That's wonderful. Thank you.
Wait. What is homeopathic seltzer exactly?
That's when you put a grape in and take it out, and now it keeps part of the grape. It's homeopathic seltzer water. Des, your choice. Second rule.
Can I read it?
Yes.
Woohoo! Oh, this one's from Shukin.
Thank you, Shukin.
Wait, that's the same one, right?
Nope, that's Skylar.
Oh, okay.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Any fireworks, finish your drink because it's too early for fireworks.
Yes.
Yeah,
So-
correction. It is never too early for fireworks.
Or
Never
too
early
late.
for fireworks.
All right, fireworks are always appropriate.
Wait,
Thank you.
Did they not hear that?
What?
No, they heard it.
They heard it.
All right, so one more time. Oh boy. Anytime there are fireworks, finish your drink.
Oh,
So
what?
finish your drink.
I
Put
need
that
a
back on
different
there.
drink. Okay.
Shukin, I have some interesting news for you. You've got us on that one.
Why?
Oh,
Huh?
Mouse, just so you know, the camera just went out according to them. If you can still hear us, we're going to keep talking.
Yeah.
The
The
fireworks.
Bird Box FireStream. I like it.
It's coming back, guys. It's coming back.
I don't understand why you guys don't read the stream chat where I'm saying you're gonna disappear for a while.
Oh, I missed it. Sorry. We
Well, I
we
can't
miss a
read,
lot of
so-
lines. We miss a lot of
The chat's
lines.
actually pretty active, so we didn't see it.
The dear that we are in litigation with, it is so good to see you. Have a wonderful day, and hope to see you again next time.
Litigation, dear. Settlement, squid.
Settlement squid? What the fuck?
I'm just trying. I just like.
Hey Xander,
What?
could you do me a favor?
Yes.
Can you move the YouTube chat like just switch to the
Maybe
middle?
that's really hard to do.
We're gonna try it.
Just so that I can try and read the Twitch screen.
Okay.
Xander, what are you doing?
Oh, we're moving it. We're moving the chats. That's all. We covered up some of the Twitch streams, so we can't see names. We can see lines. We can't see names.
Oh, is this gonna kind of have a sleepover?
No
Yes.
more,
Does
no
that mean
more.
we get to do all you can eat meat again?
Yes. All you can eat meat is.
I'm coming if you invite me or
Little more.
not.
Is that good enough?
Arboration Aardvark.
Okay, now
there's
a
a
screen
window
underneath
behind
it.
that one. Get rid of
Can you
it.
minimize the window underneath it?
No, I can't do anything like this.
Oh, okay, that's fine then.
Like I can't control. I can't see what I'm doing.
Yes, yes, AB Pandez does want to read your chat. That is exactly what we are trying to do. You are never alone. You are with us. You're not
You
alone.
should join YouTube, baby.
Oh, YouTube babies. YouTube babies are weird. They started making surreal content.
Arbitration artwork.
Arbitration Aardvark. I love
my
this.
God.
We're gonna have a whole litigation Twitter.
Yeah, because we have the litigation lemur over there.
Zoning rules zebra.
Chinese fire drill. What the hell?
No.
So we have Boozy. Are you still grilling like a madman? Alejandro wants to know from Boozy. I do know that Boozy has, ever since Boozy moved into his place years ago, did not own a grill till this last week. You'd be very proud of him, John the Human. He has grilled every night since he got that damn thing.
You should grill 363 days a year.
363. What are the two that you're not grilling?
You got to
on?
pass for Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Okay, what about on a leap year?
Then that's 364.
You're just gonna add one?
Yeah.
Just order pizza that night.
Leap year pizza is a thing.
Leap year
Leap year
pizza.
Hello, Glow Goat. Welcome. Oh,
Thank
fuck.
you, Glogo.
I'm
What
allowed
now?
pizza once every 4 years.
Yeah, quote
When
QM.
February
It's
has
great
a
because it's so much
29th
less
day.
cleanup too.
It's less cleanup until you have to. That's the beauty of grills. Grills are the only cooking instrument that you don't have to clean until the next time you use them.
You just got to brush.
That's still cleaning.
Not really.
Oh, you're not supposed to use wire brushes anymore.
Oh, we use wire brushes constantly. Why should we not use wire brushes?
Because it can actually leave like small wire fragments on the grill that get cooked into the burgers.
Boozy, explain to this gentleman over here that wire fragments are part of a balanced breakfast.
I mean, you need your iron.
Oh! Look who we've got! Ladies and gentlemen, we have a cockroach in the audience.
Oh, hello,
Um,
Kage.
The gay that is Cog and my uncle, I should warn you, I'm not allowed to say anyone's username or I have to drink, and I'm already pretty
The
drunk.
gay that is Cog.
The gay that is Cog
in
and
the
my
system
uncle.
of chemicals.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, he's the cog of chemicals.
Oh, okay.
See, and the bigger the cog, the slower it moves.
I just
The
call him
slower
Sam.
the cog, the faster it moves. Wait, I'm already drunk. Shit.
Yeah, this is.
Oh
working.
shit! Hold on, I have a third drink. I'm drinking it.
Jesus, what is that? Oh,
I'm
this-
triple fisting.
Jesus Christ.
You should probably
Speaking of triple fisting, never mind.
Oh,
PG
you were,
stream.
you were asking what movie had a
Only
fisting.
5 days.
No. You brought up fisting in a movie.
What's wrong with that? How many movies has there been fisting with? There's got to be a very short, like.
Actual,
we're on
main-
good topic.
Every
mainstream
kung fu
movies.
Every what?
Every kung fu movie had fisting in it.
No, it didn't end up in the butt.
Everybody was kung fu fucking. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
No, the one with the guy who kind of looks like Sting, when he's the emperor. That had fisting in it.
Oh,
I'm gonna call him
Caligula.
Caligula.
Yeah,
That's the one I thought he was talking about. Was
Nope.
Caligula.
Something about Paris. Last thing on Paris.
Last Tango in Paris
Last
is
Tango in
okay.
Paris, right.
I'm going to call.
Butter butt sex.
Inaudible? What?
Oh, hello, Docs. That's Orthic.
Docs, oh my god. Is this just like, is this your Game of Thrones
This is how
naming
it
for
works.
everyone?
This is da 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 da. I don't want to, don't want to, do not want to. Drinking, so much drinking.
You still haven't finished your shot.
Yes,
know-
I have.
you know
You
the
have
best
it.
way.
I see it.
You know the best way to sing the Game of Thrones theme, right?
What's
What?
that?
It's with the name of one of the characters and one of the actors.
What? Explain.
Oh, this is my pile.
Drogon, Dinklage, Peter Dinklage, Peter Dinklage, Peter Dinklage.
Dinklage, Peter Dinklage.
What is wrong with you?
Drogon, Drogon, Dinklage, Peter Dinklage,
Peter Dinklage, Peter
Dinklage,
Dinklage.
Peter.
The tail made out of diamonds that you beat a rugrat with. I don't. Is it a banana? That
I don't
sounds.
think not using the username is just rearranging the words of the username.
That is not their username. I'm sorry. If that gentleman's name was Tail made out of diamonds that I used to beat rugrats with, he would not be allowed on YouTube, or he'd get a partnership. I don't know.
I'd vote for him.
Can we rewrite the Bible with Alkali as Jesus?
No.
Yeah.
So who would we be?
Oh boy. I guess I'm Mary Magdalene.
I call baby Moses.
Des,
Baby Moses.
I want to let you know that I love you before I say this. You're Ponch Pilate.
We all know I'm the whale that Jonas is.
God damn!
Wow.
Des! Hello, Giza. It's so good to see you. Wait, hold on. Giza's not his name, I think.
Oh.
I don't think Giza's his name, so I can call him Giza. Yes.
Zagi.
And
So who's John in the...
Xander would be Chippies, yes.
No, I'm Mary Magdalene. We've been through this.
Yeah. Honey, there are a few
Jesus
things
is
that you
low.
are not. A virgin is one of them.
No,
Mary
Mary
Magdalene
Magdalene
is
was
not
not
a
a
Oh, I'm
virgin.
thinking of
He
that's
was
right.
You went to Catholic school, boy.
Exactly. That's how you know I know nothing about Christianity.
And now he looks like this. I'm blaming you.
You blame me for the beard?
Yes.
I'll take responsibility for him
Okay.
looking like a man for the first time in his life.
Thank you.
Well...
Oh, that's it. You'd be Samson. And your beard is your power.
That beard is. That would be John over there. Actually,
Yes, you're Samson.
I'm Samson.
You're
You are
Samson.
Samson.
I'll take
You are
Does
definitely.
that make Diana Delilah?
Whoa, wait.
Hey there, Delilah. You
Delilah.
gone out with John?
Delilah. But she's
Delilah.
not a nice person, if I remember correctly.
Oh, is Samson
So it might
Delilah
fit.
in
I
the
don't know.
Bible?
Sure.
Yeah, Samson's Old Testament.
Oh my god.
Samson's Old Testament. He's one of the judges. God, I know too much about this.
Wow, the row that gets tied. Mary Magdalene was a whore. Xander fixed
Yeah.
it perfectly.
Yeah, see, he gets it. Anyway.
In the Dan Brown books about the Da Vinci Code, Mary Magdalene was the Holy Grail.
Really?
What?
Yeah, the Holy Grail was the vagina.
Yeah, these things happen.
Oh, you have to drink out of that? That's gonna be really weird for Sean Connery.
You have chosen poorly.
It's always a milkshake.
He's like, Dad, drink from this.
He goes down, he comes up, his beard is just covered in crabs. You've chosen poorly.
Oh no! But it brought it back to life. So
They
it's
brought it back to life.
Oh my gosh.
there's no free lunch, Alkali. Come on.
There's no
You gotta have.
Oh, tell me that doesn't exist.
All right.
if you're gonna live, you gotta have beard crabs. All right, continue.
The Holy Ghost.
The opposite of the evil spirit.
The Holy Ghost.
Have you had a chili dog pizza?
We should become the Holy Ghost.
Holy Ghost, yes, the good. Okay,
Holy
that's the Holy
Ghost.
Ghost. What is a chili dog pizza, and how come I haven't had it?
Like a crab raven.
Tail with rings around it. I think it's about to be answered. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Miko, you missed a chug. We put one over there for you.
This is related.
Oh,
The
I
chili
missed a
dog
chug.
pizza you mentioned.
A word of the day, Chuck.
Oh,
Des,
what's the word of the day?
We don't
Have
know
you
yet.
s- have
There's
you-
3 before we say.
That's right. Have you
If it's
seen the
said 3
Japanese hot dog pizza?
Is that different from American hot dog
Yes,
pizza?
because there's only a pizza. There's a pizza with hot dogs all around it. That's the crust.
That was at
Pizza Hut, probably.
Pizza Hut for a while. Yep,
In different
Pizza Hut?
countries.
Pizza Hut's on every bad pizza idea.
it is. I wish I could remember the second pizza. So Pizza Hut had one where they had cocktail weenies folded into the crust individually, so you could rip them off and get a piece of bread.
So is it like
Pizza
the?
Hut was doing that for a while.
They
Something
were-
have
like
like
that.
little
there's
cheese
2 of
filled
them.
ones?
Is the other one a cheese filled one? Okay, so my buddy worked at Pizza Hut, and he told me that
Well, you
the
had a
worst
friend that lived
thing
at
you
Pizza
could
Hut?
do the worst thing you could
didn't we get
do
free pizzas?
is order the hot dog crust, or it wasn't just a normal cheese crust, but it was something other, the crust, because they had to individually wrap it. It was like, yeah, every time you do that, we all want to spit in your food. So really, think about what you're not rolling at D2. There are 10 employees at that Pizza Hut. That means all 10 of them have to decide to go against their instincts of spitting in your food. Never order a hot dog crust pizza from Pizza Hut. They fucking hate it.
That's amazing.
That's fair.
Really quick, a huge shout out, a thank you, Miko. Whatever you did, thank you so much. You're still the
I
tech
did
guy.
nothing.
We appreciate you
Really?
trying. Seriously.
This is crazy because I swear that. Well, we'll talk
It
about
happens.
it later.
It
Yeah,
happens.
no. Like I have a mild explanation.
Oh, that's great.
But I don't know why it started happening. Something updated or something.
Oh, that's.
Again?
It's not Windows this time.
Okay.
Shall we do a quick public service announcement?
Okay.
And we're going to hand it over to our one joining the chat again, just because you actually understand how to explain it. Anyone
I explained
out
it
there?
last time, and nobody else should have a problem with it anymore.
Oh, it's good now?
No.
Oh. No!
This
Okay.
is just Streamlabs OBS or Windows. It's both.
I think it's OBS. OBS is just mad at our camera for some reason. If I take off the camera, it's
They had a fight. The
Really?
camera's sleeping around and using other systems.
Total
Oh,
bad
it's because
balloon.
you took to AO.
The goat. The goat that injected himself with a phosphorescent material. Miko gently touched the cords. Everything is fine now. Legitimately, not a bad X-Men power. If I had the X-Men power of tech support, I would be a billionaire. Just go to rich old people's house. Oh, your printer doesn't work? Power button.
Let
and
me
leave.
program your VCR.
Touch.
Touch.
Glogo, do you... Oh, shit, I used the name. Gosh,
Drink.
dang it.
Oh,
You know
man.
radioactive RAM. Or not.
You just think that all
Yeah.
goat and goat-like animals know each other?
I know a lot of dragons that are blue. These things happen.
I don't know a
Trust
lot
me.
of mice.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's fair. Drunk badger.
Yep, nope, that's perfect. I apologize, Miko.
Robot.
You're Jesus now. Congratulations.
Oh,
My hairs
because
have been that long in like 5 years.
That's right. You
No.
did used to have long
God,
hair.
it's been like a decade.
Did you have long hair when we first met at Bits? I can't remember.
Yes,
You did.
I did. Bit still has a picture of me on his couch,
Passed out.
passed out.
Yep.
He put a literal teabag on my head. He goes, "Yeah, remember when I teabagged you?" And he,
That sounds like that house.
That's exactly what Bill
yeah.
would do.
I never saw that hat again.
Oh, bit.
What?
You know a bunch of mice made of cheese and goo.
I mean,
Thank you, AB. Cheese and goo.
Jesus.
Jesus.
these things happen.
Jesus.
Jesus. Thank you, Orthodox. Damn it. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
We've got cheeses, and one of the watchers is a cracker.
Well done.
It's sweet things. All right.
I drink.
Drink.
Ah! Dang
That's
it.
why I called him cracker.
I
And
know.
before the next question, it doesn't mean a lot when we do it. It doesn't, because we all know. So we're going to go over to our friend here, John the Human.
What? No.
Would you please make the toast?
What toast?
It's June. Hey, Brett.
Hey, Brad.
To the gays?
To the guys.
To the gays.
To non-corporate sponsored gay pride.
Everybody.
There you go.
There you go.
To Gay Pride. Guys, welcome to Gay Month. There's some shit going on right now. Don't forget, we are the furries. We are in this one together.
Let's
Keep doing what you do, people.
There's always shit going on. Let's be honest.
I did like the first tweet I woke up to this morning was a tweet from somebody calling out Trump on saying, "Hey, please don't hang up gay pride flags for this month."
Sure.
And underneath it was Obama's White House lit up with the gay pride
Oh
colors.
yeah, I do remember that.
Legitimately stuff like that. That's a good reason to wake up in the morning. That was pretty good.
That made me happy. I admit that. Yeah, totally.
Okay, goat that has been injected with a radioactive substance to screaming goats and fluffy sheep.
Yeah.
That's a pretty damn good tone.
Scold!
Scold! To screaming goats and fluffy sheep.
To all the new
You up?
Pokemon in our
I'm
lives.
just chilling for a little bit.
Absolutely.
To all the new Pokemon.
Would you like a... Jesus. It's not alcoholic.
Would I like a Jesus?
Yes, would you like some
Is
Jesus?
that what you call this?
Yes.
It's Jesus juice.
Sure. Okay. Jesus juice? I hope that's what
juice.
you
If I ever
said.
had an energy
That's
drink,
what Michael
if I ever
Jackson
had that.
called it. What? I'm serious.
What?
Jesus juice. That's what Michael Jackson called it.
Called what?
That's what in the trial they said they called it Jesus juice.
What was it?
Someone,
what?
Someone wine.
Oh.
Because, you know.
Oh.
Yeah.
So-
That makes sense now.
On the side of our fridge,
Allegedly. And boozer, no.
the oldest piece of paper on the side of our fridge is a drink menu started by you and I, finished by you and I. It has a bunch of drinks based off of Disney characters, a few drinks that we added, but at the bottom of that list are a few names that were so good we
Castaway Wave
haven't.
is on that list.
Which one?
The Castaway Wave is written.
Castaway Wave was on that list, but there's a few names on that list that we've never used because we've never found a drink that would suit it. I'm sorry, Jesus Juice. We need to figure out a drink for Jesus Juice.
Buckfest.
Buckfast is not Jesus Juice.
Why not?
Because I now
It's
know
wine
what
that's
Buckfast
changed
is.
with something else.
Explain to everyone what Buckfast is as far as
I
what
don't
it
really
does.
know.
No,
I know
not
it's-
the drink, what it does.
I know it's some booze from some part of Scotland, and it's actually a crime statistic. When they arrest someone on Saturday night, they ask if it involved Buckfast, and 9 times out of 10, the answer is yes. So they actually have a crime statistic. Was this a Buckfast-related incident?
AB says hello, Miko.
They call it
Twitter
drunk fast
chat.
for a reason.
Oh.
Yeah,
So-
I tried to fix it, but
What I do?
We're just trying to get a little bit more room.
Right.
The good news is our good friend here, John.
Yay!
Oh, perfect. You're a genius.
thank you, Miko.
Our friend here, John the Human, will be trying Buckfast for the first time
so
in a few
excited.
weeks. Buckfast, I finally found out exactly what it is. I've had a lot of weird, random drinks in my life. Kage knows one of my favorite. I make it fairly regularly. I think Coke and red wine works very well. Katamushi.
Yes.
Very good drink. Buckfast is tonic water and red wine. It is sounds
There's gotta be more
insane.
to it.
It sounds insane.
There's got to be more to it.
I don't think it. Like seriously, think about
It's
it. Red
watered
wine-
down wine.
Water? No. Tonic water down line.
But still
Fizzy,
just watered down.
But tonic water has Curno. Help me out. Who knows that word?
It's
What's the
something
act, the ingredient in tonic water that makes it phosphorescent under black light?
Oh,
Quinine?
No way, Cole. That is charred.
Quinine?
Quinine? Is that it? Quinine?
Yeah.
I want to say quinine.
Quinine.
So it changes the flavor, but
It
it's
does.
still essentially just watered down wine.
The code that is Drac, a hybrid of the two, we have a bottle of liquid fizzy cherry cola in the house.
Yes, we do.
It is incredible. Do not shoot it.
Pussies.
Sounds like a fun dare, though. What?
I don't know. Why would you shoot it?
Because I had to try it. I had to try it.
Where'd you get a gun? Who sold you a gun?
Where'd I get a gun? What the shit, Miko?
Darkwing Duck. He has these.
Darkwing Duck.
Oh, no, that's a gas gun, not a liquid.
Dangerous.
No problem, dude.
All right, we have more questions.
Okay, next question.
All right, Status the Ferret. Say hi, Status.
Oh, hello, Status. Sorry, I was thinking of something to say to the other chat.
Is that a plane or what the hell is that?
This will be for you.
Oh,
Des.
that's a freight train. The train track right there.
Those are
That's
okay.
our
Oh, that's a
motorcycle.
motorcycle. Yeah.
All right, favorite style of meme.
Me?
Me.
Favorite style of mead?
Meme.
I'm gonna go with mead because that's what I heard the first time. What's your favorite mead?
Straight up classic honey mead.
You really? You still like the You still like the classic honey mead, huh?
Absolutely.
Huh. I
I'm
have
a purist.
Yeah, I know there's no problem with that. I gotta say the blueberry mead that we tried when we were out in Sagatow.
That's good once in a while, but like if I was just gonna sit down and drink a bunch
It was
of mead,
so complex. It was so complex.
if I want
it
to
was
feel
so
like a
much
Viking,
more.
I'm drinking honey.
If you
mead.
want to feel like a Viking, you drink honeymoon. Ooh, strawberry rhubarb mead? I would drink that. Des, you have to answer the actual question. Favorite version of meme, because I don't
I
do
can
any
answer one if
memes.
you don't have one yet.
Meme as in memes.
Like Mimi, yeah, those things. You like.
Yeah, Des does a lot of memeing.
I don't
You're
know
in
if
a
I can
dark
pick a favorite. I mean, I
room.
have like 30 of them.
Yeah.
Like
I like the new ones with the dancing dragon to the white dragon. And then there's the guy behind the rocks. Yeah. You see that?
from How to Train Your Dragon 3,
Yes.
where Toothless is trying to mating dance,
Uh-huh.
and then the white dragon's all like, "What the hell is this shit?"
Mm-hmm.
And then what is the character's name?
Hiccup.
Hiccup is behind the rock like.
Yeah, we got a few in
Oh,
there
yeah.
so in the Dragon Telegram.
He shared one with me where it was like, corporations during Pride, and it's all like lit up gay, like rainbow
Yes.
everything, and then actual gays are like the white dragon, like what the hell is this shit? And then it's like the company's marketing team.
Yeah. No, that's good.
The den that was painted red with kind of an AB tone. The most blind person here would go to Xander.
What?
Who
Yeah, I can't read
is
that.
one, I don't know, hexadecimal of light. That's not a unit of measurement for being blind. So, yeah.
I win the blind award.
A
Hooray!
hexadecimal of light.
A
And you guys-
hexadecimal of light.
The only reason I don't have glasses is because they don't work for me. So
Yeah.
These guys actually wear glasses.
You know, I'd wear glasses, but they don't help me at all.
Okay, hold on. The coal that gets charred. You are such an
Strawberry-
alcoholic.
Strawberry rhubarb pie. That's your can now.
Oh, no, mine's blowing away.
Pie.
You want pie now? You're not fat enough. When you're fat, you're basically like the Hulk. Your secret is you always want pie.
Oh no, it's Fat Hulk.
Pizza,
The Incredible
banana cream.
True.
That's
And that is 5 o'clock. Don't
Oh,
go to your
yes.
phone. Here we go.
oh shit.
This is the third one. Would you hold this
Yeah, I
for a
got you.
second? So, Miko has not chosen one yet. I'm going to let you choose one, but you're going to have to hold it for a minute while we do something else. Pick one. That's the next rule.
All right, you do.
Oh, wait,
the
do I
thing.
look at them or do I just...
You can look at one, but the other one does not get used.
Okay. Oh, wait, doesn't get used ever?
No, not till for another
hour?
20 minutes.
Oh.
Guys, the big shout out to those who donate Jesus Christ, $3 to our Patreon. I want to give a huge shout out to Tobouter, Shukenflash, Leafy Greens, Tyro, Nisbet, Twister Banuski, Silver Gatamon, Mama T. Fuchsias Savines. I'm really bad at this. Serathin. Say it again.
Fuchs.
Fuchs. Serathin, Legion Bunny, Head of the Bear, Draco Silverclaw, Draco Silverclaw, Draco Silverclaw, Draco Silverclaw,
did you do?
Okay, I think I might have cut and pasted a few extra times there, or you're really generous. Thank you. Shall Music of X, Wheat Thin, Skylar Ringtail, Status the Ferret, Erner, Alterius Dermos, Dr. Larks, Eggman, 9713, the same amount that what?
You owe us a lot of drinks.
Oh, I
Yeah,
know.
that's a lot.
That was the punchline, asshole! Erner, Alterius Dermos, Dr. Larks, Eggman, Malkavian Pranks. Uh-oh. Zebedia Lunkman.
You did good.
Close?
Zebediah, maybe?
Zebediah Lunkman, my Jewish friend, thank you so much. Exendiv, Deadly Kitten, Beret Echo, Graphics, Orthodox, Brandon Curry, Vuju, White Shadow Hair, Zenwolf, Eddie the Wraith, Quinta Methopedia, nope, Mepithida, Mephistopheles, fine. Cody Bloopers, and I think I stopped there.
You're good,
right?
yep.
That's it. Cody Bloopers, guys, thank you so much for Patreoning. That is all of our Patreon, $3 and up. And just because we haven't done it in a while, I personally want to give a huge thanks because once again, it's not about the Patreon. It's about you guys enjoying this. The Patreon is just about buying new equipment so we can figure out why nothing ever works and we need a mouse to make it happen. Thank you for being our best Band-Aid.
I don't know. If somebody has a better option than OBS, let me know. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm genuinely curious at this point.
Yeah.
I'm tired of
Legitimately.
dealing with their bullshit.
Streamlabs
No,
OBS
legitimately.
updated and decided they don't like any of our equipment.
They
So
don't like our camera, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that what's...
No, it's not. Don't. Yeah, don't.
I understand. Guys, to our $1 Patreons, for once again, every single person that supports us, you guys are the reason that we are able to buy the new equipment, do the shows that we can do, and as of right now, you are the reason that Sandra can stay home, and we are streaming 2+ times a week because of all of you. A huge thank out to Weary, Levy Burnett, Asus Carnal, Raychown, Dryscale, Evan Jones, quotation marks, Lux Vetris, Navicus, what? Navicus? Navicus.
Yeah, that's right.
Navicus.
Navix.
Noxie. Shugan Pussy. What? Gun. Shugnussie. CS. You have the best name, CS. White Breath. Tell Shay. Quack Quack Honk. T. Just the letter T.
Is that
Mister?
It's not Mama T. Mama T is way up there. Just the letter T.
is that T-Max? Maybe.
T. It might be. T. Rook. Jade Vesuvius. Ellie Kuja. To every single person that helps us out, I did that for one reason. I lost my job at St. Lawrence as the announcer on morning announcements. I had to train it back up because I suck at reading names.
You had to train your replacement?
I actually, in my senior year, they made me train a freshman, and Brother Messick's reason for me not being able to do I had done the announcements solo for years.
They fucked you on your senior year?
My senior year was
Just
because,
like the church.
and I quote, you are really bad at reading names for the, because we used to have English scholars and all that, we just want another person on there who's not dyslexic.
Oh, wow.
Senior year, that was one of my final
Did
things
you
that
say,
I had for doing.
yeah, have fun, train them yourself, and walk away?
No, actually what we did is me and him got together and took the school announcements every day, 10 o'clock, school announcements come on, 5 minutes of a student announcement, and then the rest of it was like a pre-made video. Me and him decided to turn it into more of a skit show. We were canceled after a month. No one appreciated it. It was just us going back. Kind of what we're doing here. It was a miserable flop, and that should explain to some of you guys why when we started doing the Dragon Show, I was very leery of it. It's like, oh, we tried that. It did not work.
So you made a podcast before there were podcasts.
Kinda.
That's amazing.
Kinda, but way shorter. Whose?
Oh, I thought it was yours.
Oh, yeah, it was mine.
Oh my god.
And it is time for the drinking roll. Thank you very much, Ro. That gets tied.
Which comes to us from Status.
Thank you, Status. You are an absolute sweetheart.
And we must now refer to each other as royalty.
So, sir,
King, Majesty, Sir.
That's very easy
Madam.
for
Lord
Pandez. So we need to pick the other person now, Miko.
Do you need this?
Yeah, we keep those. It's something I like keeping. I have a drawer of these things. Everyone is awesome.
Maester Miko.
Yes!
I like
I'm okay with
alliteration.
this.
Maester Miko. Okay, you like alliteration? Then there's only one thing John can be. Jester John.
Fuck you.
Jester John! I want this
Jester
drawn!
John.
I know.
Archduke Alkali.
Archduke Alkali.
I know it's not quite alliteration, but I think Jarl John is more appropriate.
No, I totally
Yep,
agree.
I
Jarl
dig that.
John. I
It
love
is a
this.
J.
It is. I love it. So,
Jarl.
Archduke Alkali, Lord Pandez,
I call him-
Maester Miko,
Jarl John.
Jarl John,
Jarl.
Jarl
Jarl
John, Jarl John. But we do have, before it was changed because they are delayed, Jester John Drink, which is more, I think that counts. You do need
Wait,
to.
they can just tell us to drink.
That is called Drink Okay. It is an always active rule that somebody set up a while ago. But we can do it back to them. Don't forget.
You drink too, then, buddy.
Oh, I'm Czar Xander because people probably think I'm a commie or something.
Czar Xander works really
Yeah,
well.
that's good.
I would have just called him the Masturbator of Dragon.
The
The Masturbator of Dragons?
Redden. Damn it!
What a great job.
AB, that was still really good. Earl of Cheese for Miko is still pretty good. I like that.
Earl
feel
of
like-
cheese.
Is QM here? QM,
QM
usually has
was
good
here.
cheese puns.
QM,
Probably a solid one in there.
there is a message that I have between myself and Pepper Coyote from one of the many times I totally bombed on stage. It was the second time Pepper Coyote had joined us for Whose Line. You were there. And Pepper Coyote was running the party, or I don't know exactly what happened, but it's superheroes. My superhero quirk was they only talk in cheese puns.
Oh.
A pun character, and the pun being cheese. We do this regularly at the house. Gouda.
Every time.
The only cheese pun I thought of was what a Gouda time. And anytime I'm having a bad convention, having trouble on stage, I have to talk to my friend, Pepper Coyote, and I send him a single line. One cheese pun. And he always sends me back a hug. It's the nicest thing.
Aw.
Pepper Coyote is the sweetest guy. Oh my god.
One cheese.
Whoa.
bun.
Have a good night,
What's up?
Magnus.
Oh, someone going to bed? The rod that is so magnum, it's nuts.
Oh,
Enjoy your
shit.
night. Yeah, it's
Thank
tough.
you.
I'm sorry, I only heard that secondhand.
You did. You know what? I will drink with you because I'm thirsty.
All right. Guys, we have more questions. Royalties, if you will.
Yeah, hold on. There needs to be a royalty to refer to the group. Did you just spill?
That's texture.
All right. What's the?
That's texture.
What is the royal we? It can't just be guys. What's the royal we?
Y'all.
It's a song by Silver Sun Pickups.
You're hysterical. We need a royal we. What is our communal royal title?
Queens.
Yeah.
Oh, John's going to be so happy when he comes back out. Your Majesties, the first fox of an automobile, Your Majesties, yes. To refer to the group, you must refer to us as Your Majesty. Do you have meat cookies?
Maybe.
Meat cookies.
Not one, but two meat cookies.
Before we continue, I do need, I'm
You
calling
could put
it,
mayo in between them and it'd be like a meat Oreo.
Jarl John,
That's what the cheese is for.
explain the origin of meat cookies.
So one time we were here and really drunk. Surprise!
Golly.
And I cooked way too many burgers. So instead of eating all the junk, I had meat cookies for the rest of the night.
Meat cookies. And what was the equivalency of sprinkles on those meat cookies?
Salt.
You are a special, special man. And before we moved on, the den that was painted red, AB, your first Fox and Pepper show, MFF flying home for the holidays. You did not expect to see Alkali. That was an interesting show. I love my friends Fox and Pepper. They trusted me, and I shit all over that trust by doing the original take of their intro for their holiday city. 'Twas the night before FurCon, and I don't even remember it. Yeah, you want to see two friends be terrified mention grabbed her by the chimney live at MFF.
Oh.
Backstage, Fox and Pepper were standing in front of me making faces as I dictated the opening thing from my cell phone. And the moment I said grabbed him by the pussy, Fox grabbed him by the chimney. Thank you. Grabbed him by the chimney. Fox looks over at Pepper and goes, I don't think he can say that. And Pepper goes, well, he did, and went up on the stage. And if you were really paying attention, the microphone did pick it up because I caught it on the recording. Made my day. I felt so bad. They trusted me, and I shit all over it.
You can say chimney. It's okay.
It was obvious what it meant.
Euphemisms are good for TV.
No, Doug was in Chicago.
Shrubbery is not an excuse for infidelity.
What?
Damn
We're
it.
talking about mistletoe.
Mistletoe, yeah.
Wow.
Shrubberies are not an excuse for infidelity.
Doesn't hold up in
Took me a
court.
long time to write that. I
That'll never
hated
hold up in
every
court.
version.
All right.
Sure.
Plums. Have some dreams, kid.
We have more questions that I've got through.
Question.
Shelly.
Hi, Shelly.
What can we expect for the next cooking video?
We're trying to figure out the next cooking video. Cooking videos are hard to do because I don't think they're... I have to get over myself. I'll do another cooking video. I don't think that I'm that good at cooking, so I feel bad about, like, hey, you guys want to cook mediocre? Like, here's how to... I feel weird about doing
Everybody
cooking
wants to
videos.
know your gay popcorn.
I will make the gay popcorn for everyone.
That's right.
And
Oh,
one
God.
day, it's gonna happen.
What?
When I guest on Cooking with Alkali.
There is... Okay, that is... unfortunately, Des, I do hate to interrupt you, but I have to... Before you continue, I need to tell you, that will not be on Cooking with Alkali. There is a second version of Cooking with Alkali. Shall you announce the version of Cooking with Alkali we will be doing his ditch on? What is it called?
Fat Genius.
Fat Genius.
But it's PHAT. Because it's pretty hot and tasty.
Oh my God.
Bunny.
Oh, hi, Bunny. For the first episode of one of the first episodes of Fat Genius, what will we be making, Des?
Oh, Cadbury's cream egg omelet.
Cadbury cream egg omelet.
I really hope
Stomach
it's
just
movie
hurt.
magic and not real.
Why?
Why not?
Many reasons.
Yeah.
Chocolate omelet? I don't know.
Reddit?
Hey,
Ah,
you've heard of candied bacon, right? Why not a cream egg omelet?
There's a lot of reasons.
Yeah.
Diabetes doesn't count.
Okay. Well, there's one.
There's one. The red that is painted in the den, AB, would like to know when we are going to air Cooking Cheese with Miko.
Oh.
Cooking cheese, but you just get a brick of cheese and cut it up in.
Oh,
It's
Uh,
literally 60 minutes of Miko nibbling on a cheese block.
I mean, I'd watch that.
Okay,
This is okay.
so I gotta get through these questions. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no,
go
ahead.
for it.
All right, Skylar.
Hey, Tyler.
Skylar.
Watching Chernobyl has been a reminder of the potential selflessness and heroism of humanity. Tell us about someone you've met that exemplifies the same helper spirit Mr. Rogers taught us about. And I'm sorry,
Oh,
this just makes me think of Mr. Rogers singing to us and putting on a hazmat suit as he's about to go into the danger
Won't
zone.
you be my neighbor?
Yeah. Goodbye forever, kids.
I do have a serious one for this, so I will let you guys go first. Does anyone have something they would like to talk about? Somebody who exemplifies
I don't know any good
Selflessness?
selflessness? Because I do have one, and I
for
think
it.
it should go later.
Oh.
If you guys have one, if not, I'll go.
Well,
All right.
I'm afraid of doing yours.
I think that the person that jumps out to me right now is the gentleman who is part of so many special. There's a name for these guys. If there's a disaster, they go out there and help.
Okay.
What's that called?
Disaster relief?
Kinda, yeah. Uncle Kage.
Oh, okay.
He still does that stuff. Anytime, like, he has left his home to help out people more than once. That gentleman personifies everything that I believe in the fandom. He is one of my closest friends. An unbelievable human being that always thinks of others.
Cheers.
So yeah, mine goes to always Uncle Kage. Just an amazing, amazing human being. And cockroach.
That's right.
An amazing human being and above average cockroach. Dude, there's a lot of them. You got a lot of competition.
It's true.
He says, bah.
Bah. Bah.
The den painted red AB. Mr. Rogers reminds me of Doom Guy. Excessively violent with a silent smile. Oh my god.
No, I don't think Mr. Rogers is the sniper from World War II, as we've all heard.
No, that's proven wrong.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, was it proven? I did not know that.
Snopes had something on it.
Okay.
It's a
I was
fun
wondering
idea.
about that. It is
It's
a very fun idea.
fantastic idea.
I'm going to have to go over to Boozy on this one. If you ever need to last longer during sex, always remember one thing. Mr. Rogers had a kid.
Okay, but so the whole trick with lasting longer is that you'll be able to continue.
That's what I've been doing wrong.
You just stop and just pull out, and you're just against the wall.
Sorry,
horrified.
You're
Thought
against
about
the
Mr.
wall.
Rogers. It's over for the rest of the night.
I can't
here
keep
just
going
kind
on, but
That'd be an amazing O face. Just contemplative. Good for him. I'm done with sex.
It was great. It was great until he pulled out and stared at the wall, and then he just said, "Time is a flat circle."
All right, honey, time to go down and visit my trolley.
Would you be mine? Won't you be mine? Won't you be my bottom?
What?
Won't you please
is that
get
the Quiet
on
Show
your
mating song?
knees? Won't you
No.
be my bottom?
Does he have a Technicolor sweater now?
Mr. Rogers would respect you.
True. True. What if he didn't though? What if that's his kink?
Well, then
no.
it doesn't matter that it's Mr. Rogers.
True. No, you're right.
The puppets hold you down. Oh.
The puppets hold you down
Okay,
with their
stop.
strings. They tie you up.
No.
Does this one? Does this one?
Well, you know, we have this thing where we're supposed to call each other as royalty, right?
Oh shit! I forgot.
remember-
Everyone drink.
Lord Pandez.
Do you remember there was royalty in Mr. Rogers?
Prince Friday.
There was
The king.
King Friday.
Oh, King Friday.
King Friday.
Oh no.
Friday the
King
Lion.
Friday in the reboot, where you're Mr. Rogers.
And then you're like, "May I join in?"
Welcome to Imagination Land.
God damn it! The stirrer of bars, who's also an alcoholic. Won't you please? Won't you please? Won't you please touch my penis?
I mean, the stream's going, so I really can't.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hold on. No,
Daniel
wait.
Tiger scarred for
I have a
life.
question about. Did anyone else here watch Mr. Rogers growing up?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
The train tunnel went to Imagination
You're
Land.
doing a great job, Dead and
Was
Red.
that just his bedroom?
No, it was Imagination Land.
Canon.
It
No.
was a portal before portals were a thing.
Because as Kage said it, and he is right, we only make fun of that man because of the utmost amount of respect.
Absolutely.
I grew up. Sesame Street, Mr. Rogers, and and this one comes straight from my dad. What was apparently, in my formative years, my third favorite thing, and you have to understand why,
It has to be Thomas the Tank Engine.
it's so much worse.
Oh no.
Sitting down in front of the TV, staring and vegging. My dad said if he turned, I would never turn
Was
it on.
it with those two shows?
No. It has nothing to do with those two shows. Sesame Street, I loved as a kid. Mr. Rogers was hands down my favorite. What was the third thing that could knock me out? My parents loved when I watch it. A hint, 3 to 4 hours of me staring at a TV. What was it? It is a sport. Sport. This is...
Oh, amateur porn.
Bullshit.
You are insanely close. You are insanely close. It's not
cricket.
bowling. It's not cricket, but if I had, I think I
Snooker.
would.
Golf.
Oh, golf. It's
I-
100% golf. I totally used
Yeah,
to.
because
In the
golf is a
afternoon.
snooze fest.
And in the afternoon, you'd turn on PBS, you'd watch that. I'd get confused when the train went into the tunnel and then came out as Thomas the Tank Engine, but that was because I missed 2 hours. and then it would be golf.
It turned into golf.
No, like my dad
Oh.
would come out and put it on or something.
Got it.
Yeah, no, golf. As a kid, I was transfixed with golf. No, you are right in the spot.
I sure am.
The 4 horsemen of wholesomeness.
Den of Red, AB. You are a comedian in the loosest context. So are the rest of us.
Yeah.
Shell, I had never seen Bob Ross until I went to Aquatifer.
Yeah, I've never seen
I had never watched a single Bob Ross, and then I had to paint following along with Bob Ross's, and somehow I painted a moon that was bleeding and a raven that was dying. Totally accident.
I
Pepper
mean-
loved it.
I remember Bill Cosby's art show better, more than
Wow.
Bob Ross's.
Ah, he did
That's
teach
really
you.
unfortunate.
Really?
Bill Cosby had a lot of kid shows.
He did.
I was very into Found Albert as a kid.
No, remember Little Bill. That
Little
was after
Bill.
your time, probably.
No, but
I
it was.
do
I
remember
had
Little
seen
Bill.
it. I know what
Okay.
you're talking about.
All right, we got a few more questions before we talk about more Bill Cosby.
Or Bill
Yes.
Cosby. Oh, actually. Oh no, we're not time yet. That's right. The final question
Yeah.
goes off.
Sarah
later.
Thin.
Hi, Sarathan.
Hi, Sarathan.
Sorry, Merrick. Sorry, Miko.
My bad.
Any big ideas currently cooking in your guys' mind to expand the Dragon Show? Well,
Oh Jesus, that
I
is
mean,
That's you're
Hey,
already on
Pepsi,
that.
hook us up with that collab.
nice. I guess we'll use this moment to do a few quick announcements. Keep your eyes on the Dragon Stream, 9 p.m. on Thursdays and Tuesdays. This one over here is trying to air one of our pre-recorded shows every Tuesday and Thursday. We're working on it. Obviously, we're going to miss a bunch. I'm not home often. We're going through a little bit of a library that we have right now. And our newest show, which I am very happy with, one of which was just recorded, Mario MD, I'm sorry,
Dragon
Dragon MD, thank you. Dragon MD, which we have another episode recorded, and Xander will be drawing to shortly.
I'm not sure if I'm
announce
drawing
it.
to that actually.
Okay, that's fine.
No. We didn't do it because there's too much.
Oh, there's
going
too much going on the screen. You're right.
Because like you got drawings and you also have the Mario Kart going on. It's just
And
too
the chat.
much. It's
Like,
too much.
Yeah.
Hello,
but-
we would love that too. Damn it.
I will be drawing along to other things where we're just performing, or if it's just our voices, that's fine. Yeah. So, but MD is too much.
So
Too much.
basically, our short answer to that is keep an eye on our YouTube and Twitch channel. We are going to be streaming much more often. Coal that was charred. Skyrim is coming back. These technical difficulties that we had, they kind of put me on a hiatus, and I've been working a lot. Adventures with Keldruck is coming back. I just need a chance to sit down and do it. It will be a live show on a weeknight.
All right, and also a lot of our other shows planned. I'm planning a collaboration thingy that should be coming out soon. It won't be a live thing. Maybe we'll throw it at the beginning of stuff every once in a while, but we're gonna be releasing. Not everything we're gonna be doing is streaming.
No, not everything is streaming. And really quick, let's jump over to Des. Des, do you have any streaming ideas in the future, or will you just be joining us for some of ours? Or
I mean, I'd like to make it depends on your availability and if I can come over when you're free.
Oh,
I'd love
always
to
would
join
be
you
free.
guys on more stuff, obviously.
But you have been doing a little bit of game streaming, if I've heard correctly.
I do, and then I miss several weeks, and then I get back, and then I miss several weeks. So I'm trying to find some
So
good
you're a
games.
streamer.
Yeah, exactly. So if
Hold on, you're trying to find some games?
I'm trying to find some good games to stream. So if you guys have any
AC Odyssey.
recommendations,
Freaking awesome.
like
Assassin's Creed.
because like the games I'm playing right now are like either first-person shooters like Killing Floor, which is like a well, no, that's not really a first-person shooter. I don't know what to call that.
It's a multiplayer kill everyone.
Multiplayer
kind of
killer, like I like
Zombie
that kind
style
of stuff.
game.
And then there's City Skylines.
I love City
Like,
Skylines.
if people want to watch me play City Skylines, I will totally do it. I should play with Boozy. I really, really should.
And if you like Killing Floor, I would totally join you for that.
That sounds
I
great.
only played the first one though. I don't like the second one. I don't know why.
Oh, I've never played the first one, so I'd be happy to give it a shot. Just know that I back myself into corners.
QM, have Boozy hit me up with that collab.
So yeah,
And really fast, coming soon, prior to Mario Drug, we will have a new opening song made by the great freaking Meek. Dude, I'm excited. It's very fun. Very fun. And John, what will you be doing?
Yo.
A lot of streaming in your
Too many
future?
things.
Whenever you tell me we're doing a fireside, I need you here. Okay.
no, I'm still working on presentation things for Dragon MD and intros and all sorts of fun stuff for the show. And then after that, we're gonna have more formats of things. So like
We're
we're
coming
making
back.
everything prettier, as you might have noticed with thumbnails and intros and graphics.
This
and
one's been
things.
working a lot of time to get all this stuff back,
Yeah.
which also means, yes, I saw it come up, and I think it's already off them. Yes, late night Jackbox Games is coming
Yes.
back.
Yep.
It's one of the things we scrapped due to literally, I think This is the only way to describe it. We had a choice. At night, we could either stream with you guys, which we want to do, or figure out how to stream better, which we've been doing. So
And then
hopefully,
this happened.
yeah, and then of course we have tech problems, but we're getting better when the tech problem stuff is going to be great.
Oh, sorry, God.
God.
Okay, I gotta get rid of.
Hello, Fury.
I do have to get through these.
Of course.
Okay. So, Dr. Larks,
Hello, Dr. Larks.
do you post this? Do you post the streams at a later date? I really want to know. Yeah, they're all here.
Yes, we do.
They're on YouTube.
Xander takes care of all that, so the streams will all be available eventually.
Oh, for those of you who do listen to audio, and I know there's a shitload of you who do, I am trying to make everything as up to date as possible. If the only times I don't have audio versions of the shows, if it's like Who's Line or something like that.
Yeah. No, I
So,
get it.
MD, do you want MD to be on audio as well? We can talk about that later,
Yeah, we'll figure
actually.
that out later.
That would work.
That would work for audio.
Uh-huh.
And Tyro, you read our mind because the next drinking roll is in fact at 5:30 Central Time, which is now Gunzuka. You are
You said it.
unbelievable. I got to drink a few times. John, I'm sorry, Jarl John Stoll. I have to drink a bunch. Do a dance. Amazing. As always, we can count on Jarl John.
Oh my god.
Gunzuka, thank you so much
Thank you, Gunzuka.
for the 5 Canadian bones.
Oh, hell
You're
yeah.
amazing, Gunzuka. Thank you.
In
And
honor of Ardez.
Lord Pandas.
final.
Lord Pandas.
Lord Pandas. Final drinking rule. It's the last one face down. Des, why don't you read it out loud, please? Thank the person who put it in.
This one comes from Tyro.
Thank you, Tyro.
Thank you,
What did it
row
call?
of
Thunder from
tie.
Down Under?
Thunder from Down Under.
Thunder from Down Under.
Den Red, who's AB, if you would like somebody to drink, you can play Drink OK. All you need to do is say their name and then the word drink, and they will say the word OK and do it.
I'm not. It says raspberry at your neighbor. W face, like I guess when facing
With-
them.
When facing.
Oh, when
Ooh.
facing. 2 drink penalty.
Yes, so if you don't do it,
So
if you don't remember to do it,
so if
But when do we do it?
okay,
when we're facing each other,
when you have to do a drink.
Okay.
Oh, every time we drink, right before we drink, we have to raspberry a neighbor.
Right.
Okay, that makes sense.
So if
Got
you
it.
forget to do it, you take 2.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the little man rule with raspberries. So in that case,
Yeah.
Autofox is rolling. Damn it.
There was a period of time where I was doing that a lot and I didn't know why. You ever have those like
What,
verbal
raspberry?
tics? Yes.
Yeah, mine was the finger. I flipped everybody off for like
You-
a year.
You're Craig from South Park.
you're my mom.
That's right.
What's the finger you're not supposed to point with? The one you're flipping everyone off with, mom.
Yes.
Use
Peace and love.
This one.
My grandfather used to
this
go
one.
like this. Like
Done
when he was
red,
cussing you
AB.
out,
I agree.
he'd point at you with his middle finger.
Really?
He's like, look here.
Right?
Mister. All right. Oh, I gotta finish these. Sorry.
Do it.
Erner.
I believe in you. Hey, Einer.
Hey,
I usually try to be clever, so here's something stupid for a change of pace.
Yes, you can.
What does Spider-Man's webbing taste like? Oh.
Cotton candy.
Plastic.
I was thinking vinegar, honestly.
What does his webbing taste like?
Uh-huh.
Probably salty.
Justice!
Justin!
Which is actually a lot like Pop
That's not
Rocks. which is
Spider-Man,
weird.
that's Spider-Cop.
Spider Cop.
that's
Oh my god, that game is so
These
much
guys
fun.
are playing Spider-Man on PlayStation.
It's so good.
It is so good.
I've
Also,
been telling you. That's
it's
Yeah.
amazing. I just have one question. Because I just cleaned our room recently. We had a cobweb. That cobweb was in a
Yes,
corner,
we
a
can
corner
have
that I
a
don't
second.
normally look at, which means the cobweb was about this thick and covered in dust. Like, it was just a... So, is Manhattan covered in dusty cobwebs? Because he just leaves his shit hanging everywhere.
No, they touch on that. They're biodegradable.
Is that... Do they actually touch on that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I fucking love the Marvel
of
Universe.
course.
Yeah.
Like decades ago, they talked about that.
Really? That's
Yeah.
awesome.
That would be great if the webbing was accidentally like radioactive. Like, oh no, what have I done?
See the
It
Tobey
works.
Maguire webbing? I could see that because it came right out of him.
That's right.
Yes. Nisbet,
Hi, Niz.
Nisbet.
If you could live in any U.S. continental state, no Alaska or Hawaii,
Fuck. That was it.
or Canadian, because you would just want to
I
live
would
up there and
Alaska
get that
in a
sweet,
heart-
sweet oil money.
That sweet oil money.
That's sweet. You're living somewhere cold, sad, and lonely. Here's some money.
I'm sorry, cold, sad, and lonely with no street access. That is still my favorite house.
No street.
I was looking at houses in
You have a snowmobile too?
No, it's ridiculous. I don't remember what it is because it was years ago. I go on to Redfin looking at Alaskan properties because all I did was search countrywide, 30 rooms, 20 bathrooms plus. And I found one. It is a giant lodge in Alaska, and it had a weird, symbol, like ABS. It was 3 letters or 2 letters or something, so I had to go look it up. It means it's not attached to the international grid. There's no road, but it does have, and I quote, a large field which you can use to land planes
That's what a lot of
in.
people could do. They use puddle jumpers to get to and from.
Exactly. But yeah, it was a 30 bedroom, 20 bathroom, wraparound porch mansion for $320-some thousand.
But it has electricity?
It has a generator made
Oh,
for
no.
this. Yeah, no. Everything
Oh,
about it was
no.
bad, but I want it.
Okay.
I want it.
Big smelly rat wants to know how you feel about Iran.
What?
It's a country.
It is a country. That's about as far
It's
as
a
I go with
country.
that.
I feel
I think that's
About
a
the
great
same.
song. I ran
So far away. Good work.
I was gonna say, for those who were wondering, Alaska gets $2,100 a year at least.
Oh,
for-
that's gone up.
a year. Oh,
Yeah. No, it was only like 1,500 probably 6 years ago.
It was 2,072 in 2015. So who knows?
Oh,
Yeah. So
It's really good.
there you go.
yeah. No, 'cause I think I told you my sister's husband went out and did a firefighting job out there for a summer
Oh.
and paid off my sister's student loans
Oh yeah.
Holy
yeah.
crap!
You only
And
dad
his
like
car.
oil work in the Dakotas and stuff.
and bought a duplex.
Wow. Yep. There you go.
Yep.
How do I feel about Finland? I'd like to visit there someday.
Right?
I would love to visit Finland.
All right. So,
So my
Nisbet.
answer to that, actually,
Oh, we're done.
since that is a question that we didn't even come close to answering,
Yeah.
was I would like to live in I would like to live in Washington outside Seattle.
Nice. Yeah.
Not
no, I
in
can do that.
Seattle. I'm so tired of this city shit.
Oh no, legit. I get that. Xander, what's your state that you're gonna live in? Not Alaska, or Hawaii.
California.
You're gonna go California.
Yeah, I like the warm weather. It was nice there. God damn it.
Des,
Illinois.
stay
Because
here.
I'd like to be near you guys, and
Aw.
Zane has family here, and
Can't wait to get you. out.
Chicago has a good airport, so I get flights
Chicago's
back
amazing.
home.
I do love Chicago.
So, I would love to be able to move out here. License issues.
Out of curiosity, if it wasn't for the family thing or like people near here, would you have another choice?
That's a good one. Yeah.
Ah.
Cause people
No,
ties are.
it's legit.
It's like I want to live near people I like. That's obvious, but what
I'm gonna
kind
take
of
this
place
off
do you
the-
want to live in?
I'll be right back.
If somebody else has an answer, they can answer while he thinks about it.
Yeah, I mean, if we're eliminating, if we're just, let's pretend I'm the last of my family,
Uh-huh.
and I have no
Panda is
friends.
last of his kind.
The last of his kind.
Just
has
like a
no
panda.
friends.
Has no friends.
Then, I don't want to be anywhere where it's too hot, so no California or Florida. I don't want to be anywhere too cold, so no, I
Well,
don't like hurricanes, I don't like tornadoes.
This is too hot and too cold, so I don't know what to tell you. That's
It evens
Chicago.
out here, though.
Yeah.
Northern California never gets that hot.
I want to say probably, probably closer to New York.
Okay.
If maybe either upstate New York or within an hour of New York City, just so that I could try and hit up some of the clubs there.
Gotcha. Johnny?
I don't know.
Okay.
I've always thought about going north, like the UP or Minnesota, but Pretty sure the wife has something to say about that, so that probably won't happen.
So the question is, do you want to be in civilization or away from civilization?
Honestly, I like a happy medium.
Happy
I don't like the city, but I like knowing a city is an option.
Yeah, you like to be nearby, but still.
Right.
rural.
So, like, realistically, probably, like, somewhere outside Portland or something like would be cool. Not a huge city, but a city. You know, so, like, Oregon.
So you can still see like a cool show.
If I or wanted some good restaurants or something like that.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm happy having, like, a decent piece of land and a grill or something.
I think literally from day one that, like, well, when I moved down here and we were talking and I met you, you were like, why'd you leave?
Right?
Why'd you leave Wisconsin?
Right?
Like, I had a house at one point just west of Flint when I was living in that area, and I loved where I was because, like, I was like 15 minutes from my house to the edge of Flint, so I was like 15 minutes to city. But where I was, there was houses only on my side of the street. The other side was all farmland.
Perfect.
And behind my backyard, also farmland.
Perfect.
It alternated between beans and corn. So
Nice.
like either I just have there'd be like hardly anything growing because it was like beans because they alternate they rotate their crops, or
Yeah.
there'd just be like corn.
That
And,
is America in general. You just drive and it's just corn and fields.
Well,
and then-
especially being from Illinois, like,
Yeah.
you only know, like, if you drive anywhere, you drive through the heartland,
Yeah.
where there's nothing but farming fields.
Yep.
You know, it's not like out east or west where, you know, out west you got the vineyards and the mountains that break stuff up, and out east you got the same thing. You got the mountains, and
Here it's just all fields.
it's
and
all
corn.
fields, and that's the heartland, you know.
Yeah, sure.
I really did enjoy going to that camping trip with you to Wildcat Mountain. You were so excited to drive through those hills
Yeah.
that you heard so much about.
Yeah.
What? Everything is in plains?
No, it's pretty nice.
All right, so we are out of questions. We're done. Yay!
We done it. We did all the
Thanks, guys,
questions.
yes.
What about you, Xander?
Huh?
Where would you live?
I said Cali
Yeah.
Oh, you did say
because
Cali.
I like the warm.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah,
You were too easy, I'm sorry.
and
No.
I'm not going to Texas because, well, it's not as friendly and things aren't legal there.
They're
They're
yeah,
very
mention
friendly.
Butt sex things aren't legal.
But I mean, you're approaching the age where Florida will accept you.
Yeah, it's a little bit buggy.
Sorry.
Boggy. It's got the mosquitoes. I do like.
Mosquitoes.
It does. I do
Mosquitoes.
like being near. Theme parks and stuff. But then you got those in California too. So
Yeah.
it's hard.
Uh-oh.
I do Florida.
From
What?
Shadowfang, we're getting Baldur's
Drink.
Gate 3.
What do you mean about what about?
Yeah,
It's
Baldur's
coming.
Gate, yeah, that's
I
coming.
had heard. I'm very excited about Baldur's Gate 3. That might be my next live play with after Skyrim.
I need more drink.
Baldur's Half-Life 3.
Den that is red AB. No, we don't need to live together to be happy.
What? Fuck you.
I like Xander's Elkli's answers about not living together.
Yeah, I'm not gonna type fuck for the rest of my life. Fuck you. Anyway,
Aw, thank you, Status. What's up?
nothing.
What? What?
I'm drunk.
Yeah, these things happen.
A toilet? Is that a gun that shoots toilets?
I'm pretty sure it's a poor man's bidet. It's just a fucking water gun.
The super soaker.
Super soaker, a poor man's bidet. You glue it to the toilet.
Man.
And you top it off with one of the ejaculating bad dragons.
Obviously.
Can that be?
And that's why they went out of business.
Right.
Call back.
Can that be our get rich quick scheme? We just make super soakers into bidets. And then it's just like when it gets to your house, it's just a super soaker with just some makeshift setup so it sits on your bathroom. And on it in magic marker just written on it says Pierre.
Does this
This
happen
is
to you?
Pierre.
You wipe and you wipe, but there's still crap there. Well, now's the bad dragon bidet.
That's right. I am Pierre, I make you clean.
Pierre will wash your crap, literally.
Xander, is that a super soaker duct taped to the bottom of your toilet? Cleanliness is godliness.
Right.
Alkaline Xander's acid washer.
Are there warm ones?
Are there warm bidets?
Like, I've only ever known them to be cold.
That's a good question.
I don't know.
Because this might be a marketing thing. Like,
That's-
if that isn't a
Whoa,
field,
That's so first world problem.
Is the water
my
shot up
goodness.
your ass ice cold? Introducing Pierre.
You would not believe I went to use my bidet this morning and the temperature was 2 degrees cooler than my satisfactory level.
I assumed that all people that usually use bidets are like that.
Okay, oh yeah, the first satisfied customer is just alkaline and powdered wig. Like, hello.
I'm
I
sorry.
would like to buy Pierre.
No.
I'm sorry. Who in a powdered wig? Drink.
I'm sorry.
Archduke.
Archduke Alkali.
Archduke Alkali.
Hello. Oh no, that'd probably be history.
Lord.
Hello,
and
UK. The
Hi,
knight
UK.
on the cyber 6 times. That's very nice to see you.
Yeah,
Alright.
Lord Pandez, drink. I don't know why.
I don't know, whatever.
Okay.
The banister that is bearing the boozy. I don't think we need a pressurized bidet. I'm pretty sure that's just a
banister.
banister.
It's a barrister.
banister, which is
Nothing to do with stairs.
Oh, coming soon, the Twitter account, Boozy Bannister. Oh, you'll never guess who slid down me today.
You'll never guess whose ass got rubbed down my length today.
Holy shit.
You can always tell how playful a family is by how waxed their banister is. Like, oh, you slide downstairs
Also,
for breakfast
I
in the
think
morning.
You're calling him the Thunder Down Under had a good point. Who's been going?
Oh no! All right.
Chug heavily.
That's not gonna be good.
Yep, it's time. I'll chug. I definitely have forgotten that rule.
You don't know how to chug.
I don't
I
want
have.
to chug.
Which one is that one?
This one is
Disgusting.
non-carbonated
The flavor
mandarin
is horrible.
orange alcoholic water.
Can I try that?
Yes, you may.
You're not-
Thank you.
If you don't know, all of us over here are watching our glorious figures.
Oh yes, look at
Because
that.
don't
There is-
forget, we are in shape. Round is a shape. So, it's interesting. It's
For Pride Month, we're trying. Is that how it works?
It doesn't really taste very mandarin or orange.
it doesn't taste like
I thought it was
anything.
tangerine when I tried it.
Cyber Night, we're not done with season 1 yet. We have one more filming session, and then Dungeons and Dragons season 2 is coming. Season 2 will be very different from season 1.
Yeah.
We need to change things. That's one of the reasons why you haven't seen an episode in a while. It's my fault. Season 2 will fix that.
Let's be honest. The next month is going to be a figuring out process. Then basically,
We have to try.
So you're
no,
using
we're
Pride
trying.
Month to find yourself?
we're trying right now. Yes. Yes, we're finding
I'm sorry.
what content. We're finding what content
Oh,
we
you
actually
did
want to give.
raspberry for
on
your penalty.
Monday.
Oh, God, Tyro. I did all my neighbors.
Oh, what did Kage say?
Boozy, of
that's
course there
spot
is.
on there for the
Macabaja.
for your bidet, Pierre.
Oh, Pierre.
No.
Who is that? Zarzander? Oh God.
Zarzander.
Yeah, it is. No,
I'm
we have
losing
Zarzander, and we can't call anyone by their usernames. This is tough. The one and only
I'm gonna call Khaleesi.
of million cockroaches. I remember these toys from years ago where you basically pumped water under a high pressure plastic rock and let it go. Dude, I remember those. Do you remember? I used to shoot them at my brother.
I cracked a window.
Really?
It was stained glass.
Holy, wait, where were you that had a stained glass window?
My aunt did a lot of stained glass.
How cool
She,
is
no,
that?
yeah, she actually taught me. I actually meant to bring it up when you guys are talking about Bob Ross. And then after the first burn, she decided I couldn't do that anymore. So she put me on wood burning instead, which,
More burns?
yeah.
I burned down the house.
But I
How,
mean, it was
how
so
do you
fun.
color stained glass? Is it still a
Oh, I don't know
dye
how
and-
you color it because I didn't color it. Like it was already colored.
Okay.
You cut it and then I put the metal and melted it and
Okay, I understand.
I didn't color the glass.
It's still wild. I love stained glass. Yes.
If Xander were to cosplay as an olive sandwich, would
What?
you cosplay as a bag of chippies?
For Xander's olive cosplay, because I know how much this man hates olives, yes, I would be a bag of chippies for him. I would be crispy, crunchy, and like diet chips, diuretic.
They finally eat me out.
So you'd be made out of Olay. You'd be the Wow Doritos.
Holy shit!
I'm kidding.
That was great.
I'm kidding.
boy.
You know, it'd just be a giant Dorito. It's a giant triangle orange first. That's all you need.
I've seen those.
Guys, the drunk banister,
What do you do?
a fondue fountain of lube. That is the gayest party.
Yeah.
Oh, fondue lube?
Fondue.
Fondue!
Fond lube. Fond lube.
Oh, that'd be the fattest fuck
So,
party of all time.
I'm imagining in a big old ballroom, in the center of the big old ballroom is a fountain, and it's lube. But not only that, there's actually just dildos coming up out of it, just. Ooh.
It's like synchronized swimming.
Is this Gay Mouse Steamworks? Is that what's happening right
I don't know.
now?
It'd still be less slick than your floor. So
Legit. Legit.
I went to go grab the cat and I fell.
These things happen. Wait, hold on. Why was
Are
the
you
lube
saying my
around the
cat
cat?
is? Oh, no. It's
No,
the
no,
floor.
no. I'm saying your room.
The room of our floor is a slip and slide. That's legit. So we went to a all-you-can-eat buffet once from IFC. This was years ago, called The Journey. Do you remember The Journey? The Journey
I
is a
remember
buffet.
The Journey.
Of course you remember.
Was
We
it-
loved The Journey.
Was it like a buffet that had all kinds of different foods,
Everything.
like Asian
The
and
first
Mexican?
section was was sushi. The second section was Asian. The third section was Italian. The fourth, yes,
Oh, yeah.
it was an incredible buffet. But the last section, the dessert section, at the end, had a chocolate fondue fountain, and they had fox treats at this buffet. A deep fried but soft, like wonton wrapper with sweet sticky rice, and they were called fox treats. They looked like little pillows. And I thought to myself, you know what this needs? Chocolate. And I wanted to put it in the fondue fountain, but I thought, hey, maybe I should ask somebody who works here before I just start sticking random food into the chocolate fountain. The gentleman's response could not have been better. And I looked at him and said, sir, am I okay to put this into the chocolate? And he stopped me mid-sentence. He goes, son, I watch people put fried chicken into that chocolate fountain all the time. If spaghetti doesn't break it, nothing will. Okay. Apparently there are pitfalls to running an all-you-can-eat meal place.
Now I want to try Nutella spaghetti.
No, you do not.
Yes, I
no. Is
Oh,
what?
Yes?
we can do this.
What can we do?
We can do that.
We can do what?
Nutella spaghetti?
Oh my god,
Ever
we
since
have
I
those
came back
noodles.
ever since I came back from Seattle, those people sold me that dark chocolate pasta.
And what is dark chocolate? It is actual noodles, dark chocolate noodles. What do they taste like?
Dark chocolate.
It's crazy. How do the noodles actually, like I've had...
And I was going through the Pike Place Market, the fish market down there.
Oh, that's a good one.
And these people were just like, everybody's peddling their shit, and I have a dry noodle stuck in my face, like, hey, do you want to try our stuff? I was just like, okay. And I did. And I bought it.
No,
It was really good.
I
And
want to make
I'm
you...
excited.
Look, okay.
Remind me.
Ohio-
We legitimately
Next
have
time?
it. No,
What do you mean next time? I mean
I mean
tonight.
tonight.
Vanilla mousse. I will make a vanilla mousse. You make the chocolate noodles.
Ohio has shown us. Ohio has shown us that they've broken the rules and gotten away with it. They put brown sugar in their chili and they put it on spaghetti, and they call that. It's really good.
They call it pasta sauce.
That actually sounds interesting.
That's what Skyline
chili.
is. That's what Cincinnati style chili is, at least in my experience. So the rules are gone. You can put sweet shit in chili now, or pasta. So yeah, go fucking crazy.
I love it.
Okay.
Inside.
So if we've got these dark chocolate noodles,
Dark chocolate
and
noodles.
we're gonna do, what did you say, a vanilla mousse?
A vanilla mousse, I think,
sauce.
is the right way to go.
What do we do for meatballs?
Am I understanding that we're making an episode of Fat Genius?
This might be
Yes.
Fat Genius.
At a buffet without letting them know.
Oh, okay. This went a totally different direction, but all right.
I think if we are adding meatballs to white chocolate mousse, chocolate spaghetti, they have to be chocolate truffles.
Oh.
It's the only thing that works for meatballs.
Oh, yeah.
To answer the chat's questions, if you have just joined the chat and you were wondering about the audio issues, we are having hardware issues. Thank you guys for everything you've donated to make
Yeah,
the show
sorry
better.
about that.
There is a single piece of technology that just failed on us.
It's not hardware, it's software.
Oh, it is the software. It's the OBS, not that little switch thing.
No.
Okay.
They decided they didn't like a camera anymore. That's basically it.
We're working on it.
The
It'll be
short of
fixed.
it, yeah.
And Miko, how much do they have to pay Miko to become a cheese circle? I don't know. Miko's too nice to be a circle.
Hey, I know some nice circles.
I know a lot of nice circles. But generally,
I know
like,
2 circles.
somebody actually described circles to me as the bad boys of the fandom. I'm like, bitch, please, have you met Don't Hug Cacti? Because cactuses
who's a
are
nice
awesome.
circle?
Who's a nice circle?
Chuck Circle.
Chuck Circle!
He shoots
I'm
dildos
sorry.
with a gun.
Oh my god, I've been drinking for so long without raspberry.
Chuck Circle. Oh man. All right. It is 6 o'clock.
Okay.
I think. Oh, it's 5:55. I'm just
So
looking at-
not truffles,
Truffles.
Ferrero Rocher.
Are you talking about those truffles that have a dark chocolate
It's like
puffed
crunch.
rice?
It's like crunch,
Yeah.
except a truffle.
Yeah, they only come in heart-shaped tins?
No.
No,
Oh,
They
Are you
come in
talking
a lot
about
of
Ferrero
different
Rocher stuff?
but they're wrapped in gold.
Yeah.
They look like little.
Yeah, that's
gold
Ferrero
balls.
Rocher.
oh.
No, yeah.
Have
Legitimately,
you not tried a
the-
Ferrero Rocher?
You can buy them at a check lane for 3. Like you can buy
Anywhere
3 of them
has
for like
Ferrero Rocher.
$1.50.
They
Oh.
usually come in triangular packages for some reason. That's the one I see the most.
I
So-
usually see the 3
Like a
next to each
Christmas
other.
tree.
I've only bought them once. I was convinced by the clerk not to again. Because the clerk looked at me and goes, "Oh, who are these for?" And I didn't understand the question because I had bought a heart-shaped box of these things and they looked amazing. I'm like, "Oh, just for me?" I have never seen a more disappointed look from a cashier in my life. Shukin, we have not gone to the moonshine yet because we are playing Slap Cup after this.
Thank you, Shukin.
But thank you.
Thank you
No,
so
thank
do.
you.
Yeah, this is a gift from Shukin and it is gone.
Right there.
Yes.
All right,
We
how
already-
about this? I'm gonna take a swig.
Okay. What is that?
Pass around the circle.
Stillhouse, America's finest apple crisp whiskey. Stillhouse is distilled in traditional copper still and then charcoal filtered for superior quality and taste. A baby is sacrificed during the brewing process. Don't talk about it or tell his mother, allowing the natural sweetness of the corn to shine through. He shit himself. It was scary.
What's the proof on it?
This
There's your story.
is... I don't know.
Oh.
According to the Surgeon General, women should not drink.
Pass it then, Dan.
Amazing.
That must have been
What a bastard.
that must have been an old Surgeon General.
It's a very old Surgeon
They should be in
General.
the kitchen. What are you doing, you
Smells
floozy?
like apple.
Go and make me a martini while I watch my shows after working all day.
That's almost like watching Reefer Madness, really. It's like,
69 proof.
Shelly?
Tastes like apple.
Oh.
I mean,
Is that lighter
Fox,
fluid?
who is into automobiles, number 1. Wow.
What happened?
I'm
The
sorry.
mummy that was found covered in chocolate and nuts. It's the long lost Ferrero Rocher.
Oh my god.
Damn it. No. Anyway.
That delivers the. Did you guys ever see an SNL where everyone slow clapped at the same time? The sarcastic clap. It was a whole bit on the sarcastic slow clap.
The sarcastic slow clap
Okay,
is
so
amazing.
you're only giving a little grimace. I have hope.
Yeah,
It's
like
actually not too bad.
it's very
Not
apple-y.
terrible.
You know what it is? It's more of a Granny Smith apple instead of like a Red Delicious or
Well,
a
it's a green-
Washington.
green-
I've
label.
never had a sweet apple drink.
It's interesting. I like it. I definitely like it.
Spit the booze into the fire.
But then you're wasting booze.
Oh,
Yeah, no.
you yelled at me so much camping that one time.
Because you were on your puritanical, I'm not drinking!
Oh,
And you wasted all our
Here.
booze.
Grandma Kage's here!
It took her 2 hours to figure out how to
Kage?
get back on after loading forever.
I'm
Big
so
enough
sorry,
fire.
Grandma Kage.
Hi,
Good
Grandma
to see you.
Kage!
You want more fire?
I want more fire.
Okay.
I think they asked for it too. What about Mass Effect?
The Knight from Cyber 6.
Oh.
Favorite Mass Effect would be Mass Effect 2 because I
I
was
haven't played any
amazing.
of them.
You really haven't played Mass Effect?
Me neither.
I haven't played most video games. in
Legitimately
general.
worth it.
If you
Mass
look
Effect
up
was pretty
one
brilliant.
thing
No,
for
has
Mass,
been getting me on on me.
Oh, really?
He's been getting what now?
On me.
Getting on you?
Giggity.
Yeah.
how far are you?
As boyfriends do. What?
Oh, you
No,
haven't
I
gotten
haven't
that far.
started.
So I won't
Somebody
spoil
tell my
anything
boyfriend.
for you.
Anyway.
They all die.
Have a
I'll
word
ask
with
this
magic.
though.
Please do.
What are you asking?
Favorite character from a Mass Effect? Do you have one?
Oh, absolutely.
I haven't
Oh.
even. Garrus is my favorite character.
Garrus is
Oh,
awesome.
he's kind of sexy in a weird
Garrus is
crustacean
awesome.
way.
I have seen a okay amount of Mass Effect 2 played, and boy,
He's got a nice personality. No, Garrus is.
Weak human. You don't even have auxiliary organs.
Oh my god, he is amazing.
The Krogan's
The
fantastic.
Krogan
I'm
is
sorry.
fantastic, but I'm sorry. Everything comes down to a single moment. I was the luckiest person on the planet. No one spoiled it from me. I am the very model of a modern Major Solarian. Dude, the Solarian doctor from number 2. Unfucking believable. What a great character. So much fun.
I am the very model of a modern day Solarian. That was it. Yes.
Ramakage
What?
learned the first rule to set to tech support.
What?
When all else fails, reboot.
Have you tried turning it on and off again?
There you go.
Off
Except
and on again.
when we turn things off and on, they update it and they break our shit. This is not a joke.
it's true.
It's
Yeah.
true.
It's really annoying. Sorry, guys.
Tali's cool. Jack is pretty cool too in the first. I think she's
Which
the
one
first
was
though.
Jack?
The super psionicist.
Really?
With all the tattoos.
Yes.
She's the one that is. She's all blue, right?
No, that's just the
Okay.
I forget.
I don't know. Whatever.
No, she's a human that was basically taken and basically used for her powers and abused and has trust issues. But she's like a,
Yes.
Borderlands.
Yeah.
You know who I like? This isn't Mass Effect, but it's related. Is the pansexual elf.
You're talking about the pansexual elf from. Oh my God! They've had
The
3
Blood
of them
Gate.
now. Yeah, Blood.
Yeah, Dragon
Blood-
Age.
Dragon Age.
Yeah.
Yes,
He's
Dragon
like,
Age.
wanna fuck?
Blood
Let's fuck.
something.
oh
That's
yeah,
all
but
it is.
that's only in the second one.
Oh, is he a
No, it's
bard?
the first one.
The first one, you're right.
Is he the bard?
No, he's like a archer type.
Assassin.
Yeah, he's
If I
an
remember
assassin.
correctly.
He works for that assassin's crew out of that city. I forget.
But I romanced him, and he was like my husband, basically.
I like that the gay bisexual elf. It's like all the others. Like, you want to make love to me? No, I could never. And he's like, hey, let's do it right now. Cutscene. Are you ready? Are you ready? And then you can just go to a sex cutscene all the time. And what year did the original Dragon Age come out?
We were at MF Global.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just make this easy. Years where I was still masturbating a lot. So. Oh,
You could afford to. You were at MF Global.
it's true. Hi, Gross Skunk's parents. Nice
Gross
to
Skunk's
talk
parents.
to you.
Hey, how's it going? This is a family show.
Oh, and
Oh no, I owe so much drink.
What are we doing now? Feet and
Zevran, that's it.
Zevran, that's right.
Zevran.
You know who was a cool character until the third one was Liliana. The female archer, she was like the coy little whore, and then she became like
She
a
became
super
religious,
Yeah,
right?
she ended up working for the crusade and being the right hand of the Pope.
Yeah, you first talked to her, she was like spattered with blood. Like,
Yeah.
Very, very.
Oh, by the way, I'm the Pope's best friend and her right hand. What?
So, wanna do it?
Right?
Yeah, so you wanna fuck?
I've been watching that. I've been trying to finish that. Just a quick shout out because we like to shout out things we find good. Not for everybody. Definitely a hard watch. I thoroughly enjoyed Young Pope.
All right.
Young Pope on HBO, it took 3. It's probably the longest show I've ever given my attention to before it got really
Ooh.
good.
Hold on.
It took 3. The 3rd or 4th episode. Outstanding. It's a really clever storyline. It's something new that I hadn't seen.
Zarzander.
Zarzan.
So, hard-
I haven't called any of you by those
So
names.
hard watch
I've
that you
never
would
heard that one by
recommend.
name.
Hard watch that you would still recommend.
Hard watch that I would still
Well,
recommend.
you already did Young Pope.
I'm going to have to go with Young Pope. Hard watch that you would still
I
recommend.
got it.
What do you got?
Anything by P.T. Anderson, which is the There Will Be Blood guy.
Oh, that's good.
Which is, he also did The Master on Netflix, which is basically about Scientology.
That's
And
good.
then there's also, he's really good, but like, ooh, it's hard to watch. Because like, there's really good scenes where it's got the guy from Mr. Robot, and the Joker, and, and yeah. But it's fantastic, but it's really hard to watch.
Den, who has read
John?
AB because I will still die.
I watch a lot of stuff.
I'm trying to
But
think
I have a
of
hard
your-
time thinking of anything that's like a hard watch.
Yeah.
Not because I don't watch hard watches, I just don't think of it as that way.
Yeah, I get you.
Maybe some Black Mirror episodes.
Okay.
Black Mirror is kind of a
Some
general.
of those are legitimately hard to get
Yeah,
through. Even the very first one.
Like
halfway
you know,
through it.
Nosedive was one because I just honestly,
Oh.
that's the future.
I haven't seen those.
Okay, I'm the Black Mirror
You
guy, so they just come out with
do.
new ones.
I heard season 5 kind of sucked.
Well, I'm gonna watch them anyway. So
Yeah, me too. But like, then what was the episode with? She was in Black Panther. Was the main character was in Black Panther? It was Black Panther's sister in Black.
T'Challa?
Oh, I like her.
Yeah, she was in the character in Black Mirror where they
Alright.
went and found the guy that used to work for the crazy medical science thing, and like it was intense. That was actually pretty hard.
Oh, that was fantastic.
Yeah,
was
it
that
was a
the
good
last one they did
I
before
think
the
so,
new?
maybe.
All right.
QM goes with Hotel Rwanda and just says they got baked and watched for Hotel Rwanda. That's a bad idea. If we're going to talk about getting ready for a night and then watching a bad idea, we're going to have to go with Xander's suggestion. We were a month away
It
from.
was so sad.
It was so sad, but so good. It's, I would still put that up there in top 50 movies I've ever seen. It's a
I
brilliant
agree.
movie.
I agree.
What movie?
Sideways.
Oh yeah, it's a good movie.
Me and Xander and Nico watched Sideways about a month before we went to Napa Valley, thinking, "Oh, this will be really fun to watch." For
Yep. And
What a
those two smoked, and I got drunk.
we were
And
drunk and
both
high
things
and
were bad.
It was sobering.
Oh man,
It was
but it was so
sobering in every
good.
sense of the word.
It was so good.
So,
I love that
so
movie.
that guy.
What
that-
the shit, Bannister? That's an alcoholic. Schindler's List.
That's a hard one.
Barrister.
He's a Bannister that's drunk.
Yeah, are you
Oh,
trying
oh,
to name
since
people by their
Boozy's
names?
here. Okay, I seriously can't tear up.
Liz,
okay.
thank you.
I seriously cannot tear up without when I watch the ending scene in Glory. I cannot.
What's Glory?
That's the movie with.
Matthew Broderick. He was
Matthew Broderick.
he was the white commander of the all-black regiment of the Northern Army in Civil War.
I have not seen that. Okay.
Okay.
That's
so,
actually pretty
Denzel
good.
Washington's in that. Wait, didn't Denzel Washington earn?
And Morgan Freeman.
Didn't Denzel earn
Boozy knows what
a,
I'm talking about.
an Academy Award for that movie though?
They bury him with his men. See, Boozy knows what's
Yeah,
up.
I think so.
All right. And I seriously, this just sounds so
To
goofy.
Moose, enjoy. We are getting updates every time you watch from your mate. It's
This is not
amazing.
even a joke. I can't watch the ending promo of a wrestling match without tearing up.
What?
I can't explain it. It's between Cody Rhodes and his brother Dustin, and it's at the end of the match, and it makes me fucking tear up.
Nope, I
It's
get you.
Terrible. And I'm sure a couple wrestling nerds know what
Good
I'm
night,
talking
Mama
about.
T.
I'm not
Good
gonna
night.
ruin it. I'll show the rest of these guys. But anyway,
The Night of Cybernus number 6. I have not watched Stargate shows, but I would. Quotation marks. I'm just drinking. At this point, I'm just drinking. QM. Yep. That is. As much as I make fun of it, Jesus Christ, what a movie.
Never seen it.
Really? What a movie. It's unbelievable. I wouldn't call it a hard watch, but a movie that a lot of people know about. I took a bullet one time at MST3K, knowing that it
shot
would
you?
probably fail. Not really. We're going to go with Dark
I'm
and
sorry.
Stormy Night. Dark and Stormy Night, introduced to me by Uncle Kage, is one of my all-time favorite movies. When you watch it, bear in mind the thing was made in like 2015 or 6. It's unbelievable.
Dark and Stormy. Oh yeah, Dark and Stormy.
Dark and Stormy Night is
Alright.
an amazing movie.
Oh man, I'm running out of juice.
Hey Xander,
Yeah,
have you the letter?
I haven't the letter.
Have you the letter?
John the Bad.
Probably not.
Have you the letter?
Have I the letter? Have you the letter?
Have you the letter?
I haven't the letter.
You haven't the letter? Have I the letter? Have you the letter?
He's got the letter.
He has it. Have you the letter?
Yes.
We miss you, Sam.
Thank you. All right. I got nothing. Sorry.
Kage says he wants to show Giza the Dark and Stormy Night, and that would make it 18 times that you've seen it. Kage, the only reason I haven't seen it 18 times is your stuff crew has my copy of it, so I haven't been able to watch it in a while.
You should talk to your stuff
Hold on,
crew
it's
about
not in Australia.
What is it?
Tyro says he
They have
cannot
crazy
get Dark and...
censorship rules.
I mean,
They have what?
Crazy censorship rules.
They do have, I've heard of the censorship
Like
rules.
with video games, it's really tough to get a good video game.
Of course.
really?
I do know that they have a weird way of warning you about snakes in Australia.
What?
You know, from my understanding is, if you're in Australia and you see a wild animal, it'll probably kill you, run away.
Yeah,
Sounds
that's
about
fair.
right.
Koalas. Just kill koalas on sight, right? Is that how that works?
All right, I need to read this out loud.
Walk back into
Kill
Don't worry.
koalas on sight. I need to read this one out loud from the banister that is drunk. I once helped write a short film where somebody gets beat with a Bible after faking a terminal illness.
So-
I need to see this.
So they found a good use for a Bible.
Oh! Anyway.
Holy shit! Holy shit, Jarl John!
Yeah.
That was
You guys
great.
are
Hey,
Catholic
Jarls,
boys. I'm staying out
we're
of this.
heathens. We don't like the Bible.
True. I'd say it's time to jump back over to our audience, guys. We did all of our questions in Australia. Thank you.
finger in
Yes, Uncle Kage, that is exactly what I was talking
What's he
about.
doing?
Now you're stuck.
In Australia, they put warning signs warning you about the snakes that are in a location where you've already been.
Right?
Oh, that's
Uncle
hilarious.
Kage walked to the bottom of a long set of stairs to go out and see the beach, and when he was done viewing the beach, he turned around to go up the same flight of stairs and saw a sign. Warning! What kind of snake was it? You'll have to tell me
Death
what...
snake.
Yeah. Australian death snake has a nest underneath this flight. So now Uncle Kage is standing on the beach thinking, I live here now. I can't go back up these stairs because I will be bit by a poisonous Australian snake. Tiger snake. There was a tiger snake nest under the steps, and the sign was turned backwards, so you didn't know until you needed to go up the stairs.
Holy shit.
Yeah, welcome to
What else
Australia.
down there isn't backwards?
Ah,
I'm drinking for that. Maester Miko, well
Maester
done.
Miko.
I almost forgot what we were calling you.
I need more drinks.
You want another one of these?
Yeah, sure.
There we go.
Do you really?
Oh,
A
no.
1 meter tiger snake is
Sure.
living beneath
He's got
the
the cool
stairs.
on
They
this
are
one.
territorial and will stand its ground.
Can I have a cranberry? Cranberry?
Cranberry, whatever these are.
Yeah.
Hey, Arch2 Alkali.
Yo,
Did you know 9 out of 10 doctors recommend Camel cigarettes?
Wait, is that a real ad that happened?
yes it is.
That's fantastic.
9 out of 10 doctors recommend Camel cigarettes.
How? How did... Wait,
60s were a weird time, man.
it
Is
was.
it raspberry?
I saw Mad Men.
It was red anyway.
It was
Yeah,
red.
He won't know the difference. It's okay.
It's red berry.
I don't know what color or what it actually was. It just looked like cranberry.
You're not wrong.
It's red.
Shut up.
He won't know the difference.
Like, it didn't taste like cranberry already, so it's like, this will taste like you left fruit accidentally in your cup.
No, that was exactly it. I heard you guys talking about it while I was trying to fix the things, the whole LaCroix thing. My favorite one that I've read was like, you leave a single Skittle in a truck full of LaCroix for a year, and that's how you flavor it.
That sounds about right.
Yes.
Flavoring through osmosis. Hold on, where did it go? Boozy? Fuck, I have to drink so much.
Ah.
Anal cigarettes? What? Farting would be so weird.
Oh, God. How would you breathe in?
How would you breathe out?
Oh, no. Well, I think you just answered that question.
I'm sorry, can you not breathe in through your butt? You're a terrible bottom.
The more I learn, the more I'm glad.
I don't want to crush your dick. All right.
So that reminds me of an episode of not actual Doctor Who, but like a charity episode of Doctor Who,
Oh, okay.
where Mr. Bean, Rowan Atkinson,
Rowan Atkinson,
plays
I
the
love the
Doctor,
man.
and they're on a planet. They don't actually interact with these aliens, but apparently the aliens that live there communicated through fluctuations of precise air movements from their bottoms because they didn't speak.
Oh, God. I love Doctor Who. Let's go back a little bit. We're going to talk about. I wouldn't even call it a hard to watch show, but this is one of the very few shows I think, other than Handez and Miko, I have introduced people to the Circle to, and I have a feeling for some weird reason that Miko has seen it. Do you remember Soap?
I
was wondering if you.
Sitcom.
Yes. The spoof soap opera that gave, what was the actor's name who made his career there and is now
Billy
super
Crystal.
famous? Billy Crystal's first major role.
He was the gay guy with the dummy.
He was a gay guy that talked through his dummy.
And it was Billy Crystal.
It was Billy Crystal. If
Billy
you-
motherfucking Crystal.
Thank you.
Shelley, this is legitimately spiked, sparkling water. It is alcoholic, fizzy water. That's it.
I mean, it's not great, but it's not horrible.
It's not horrible. It's a beer. It's a few percent. What is it? 5% alcohol. Yeah, 5% alcohol. So 10 proof.
I have an awkward question.
What do you got?
If you knew it was safe, would you do a booty bong rip?
I'm sorry. I know it's not safe, and I still do those.
Oh. How is it not safe? I mean, it's smoke. It is smoke. Let's not go into this. Let's not. Okay, I'm way too drunk for this. I'm sorry, Uncle Kage. Let's move on.
I'm sorry. Why did you apologize directly to Kage?
Because I was
know,
talking
but
about
also
putting
drink.
smoke up your ass.
So I'm never
felt
using
right.
your bong again.
What's that? My comment
I,
is
this is a fantasy show. We're not talking about reality.
Oh,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What the fuck?
you guys are doing ass rips off it.
We're just doing some ass rips.
Did it taste like shit? Alright.
I hate you all. I just spilled so much liquid on me.
Hey, I'm gonna keep going until you stop this thing.
We're going. That was on John. What the shit? Legitimately, what the shit?
You know.
I think this is a good. Okay, I'll drink for a spit take. Don't forget, guys, we haven't done raspberries. We're not calling it. We have a lot to drink.
Oh,
You have to
man.
break rules to have to do that.
You didn't
We
just
had
do
a
a
rule.
raspberry.
Okay.
I'm sorry,
When did I have to drink?
Maester Miko.
Anytime you talk to someone else and look at them, you're supposed to do a raspberry.
No,
what? I thought
no.
it was-
Anytime
No.
you drink, you're supposed to do a raspberry.
Oh, I've been misunderstanding that
Yeah,
rule.
Yeah.
I thought it was when you have to drink.
No, just when you drink, you should be doing.
Rules
raspberry.
are hard.
Excuse me, the row that is tied, there is a table directly behind me. Behind the TV, you can't see it. There is a bunch of red Solo cups. We will be doing Slap Cup the moment this camera stops.
Hold on. I'm just imagining John as Boozy's client. Your Honor, my client says that rules are hard.
The banister that is drunk, would that hold up in court?
Rules are. I mean,
I think now is a good time to go over to the chat, guys. We did. Thank you very much. I think it is time. If anyone has any questions from us, we're going to go to the chat and riff off your questions for a little bit. We want to go for a little while longer. And once again, as for the announcements, I just want to say one thing. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone. It means the world to us. We're so glad we can do another fireside before our next time appearing live, which will be at Anthrocon. If you are trying to decide whether to show up on Thursday or Friday, know this. Ash, an unbelievable director of programming who has reached out to so many people so many times. He's doing a great job. Has granted us the ability to kind of write our own ticket for Thursday night. Ash, thank you for everything you do. As always, Kage, thank you for holding Anthrocon. We will be there Thursday night entertaining you. If you want a chance to see us all, that's the time to do it.
can I say something real quick?
Of course.
All right. So real quick, a lot of you guys have been buying my stupid shirt. This I do what I want shirt with
I do what I want.
with the pink. I got the blue. Miko's got the purple shirt with the blue glass.
Yeah, I do. It's
Yeah.
not on, but
No, I'm seriously like. He keeps telling me every time we get a new sale, so it's really nice that you guys are doing that.
Thank
I just
you
want to
guys
say
so
thank you.
much.
Seriously. And I just want to point out, if you don't like the red, like the purple looks really fucking good.
no,
The purple
yeah.
does look good.
Like with the blue, yeah,
If I go back inside, I'll grab it.
that's fantastic. All right. Yeah, I'm not sure about the red. I like it. I like the purple. It's a nice. But you can do whatever you want. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That is a question for Jarl John. What is the airspeed of an unladen swallow?
European or African?
Oh! work.
Oh, you can go to dragonshow.com if you want any of this crap. Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Sorry.
So we're going to go over to the chat. Plug. We're going to
Buy our stuff.
go. You're going to buy our stuff.
I'm trying to get these for this table at Anthrocon, but we'll see.
We'll see. If anyone has any questions, go to us. We're going to riff off whatever question you ask us. Once again, reminder to everyone, we're going to go with the first question probably that does not involve the word favorite. That does not involve the word what is the best. Guys, ask nice, open-ended questions, and that's going to be probably our final riff for the night. Orthodox, I hope to see you there. I'll drink for that.
Dragon Show makes a dildo. That would definitely be the anal bong.
All right.
What?
The Dragon Show. When will the Dragon Show make a dildo? I don't know. When pigs fly directly into your ass. We don't need to make dildos.
I don't know if the equipment happened over here.
I guess.
Someone buy us the equipment to make them.
Oh my God.
That's what Patreon's for.
Other
And you can have
cons.
dildos in the shape of your favorite.
No!
Other cons we are planning besides Anthrocon. We have Anthrocon coming up after that. I know there's other ones. We will be at Furreality this year. We will be at, I get the name wrong every time. There is a convention in Seattle that I'm the guest of honor to. Vervana. See, for some reason, there's another con with a Vana name, and I keep getting them screwed up, so thank you. Vervana in Seattle, I am a guest of honor at, and Xander the Blue is a guest at. We will be at MFF, of course. We cannot wait for MFF, one of our favorite conventions every year. IFC, I am still the Director of Finance, and you are still the
sucker.
Bank of Pandas as far as I am concerned. There's still a lot of cons. Anthro Northwest, for some reason, that name sounds super familiar.
Anthrocon Northwest? Are you
Anthrocon
starting something new,
Northwest. What,
Kage?
Kage, what did you do?
What is Anthrocon Northwest?
Did Kage make a mistake? Wait, what? In Pennsylvania, we state that a child under the age of 7 cannot form criminal intent under the doctrine of the dulci incapacity. What? So these guys are basically 5 mentally. I could make the case. What? Oh my God.
What do you think your Ben & Jerry's flavor is?
I blame Giza and the sake as well.
Oh, what is your Ben & Jerry's flavor?
We all know what Dez's is. Salty.
All these flavors, and you choose salty.
Caramel.
Your caramel?
No,
John,
no.
Jarl John.
No,
What is
all these flavors, and you choose salty caramel.
Salty
Isn't that
caramel.
actual-
That is an actual flavor.
So it needs to be some
Jarl
weird flavor.
John, what is your Ben & Jerry's flavor?
Cherry with salted caramel.
That'd be tasty.
Cherry with salted caramel. Miko, favorite Ben &
Really,
Jerry's?
dick.
Similarly, just because I say it all the time, I like Cherry Garcia.
Cherry Garcia is a fantastic regular ice cream.
Yep.
Anything with cherries, though.
Waffle cone chippies.
Waffle cone chippies. That would be the, was that
American Dream?
American
So
Dream.
good.
It's the Colbert.
Yep. No lie, though, peanut butter chocolate is my jam.
Peanut butter chocolate is amazing.
That's
There was one. They discontinued it.
They're making a CBD Ben & Jerry's flavor.
Yes, they are. I've heard that.
That would be the Dragon
Moose.
Show one.
Gib.
Did you just call Gib on CBD ice cream?
Gib.
Okay, it's a Gib.
G-I-B, Gib.
My all-time favorite Ben & Jerry's will always be the Yellow Brickle Road, discontinued years ago. I can't.
Legitimately, every time we go to Jewel and we come back down the aisles, and this guy goes, no, hold on, like, I want to check this aisle real quick. And every time he goes to the ice cream section, hoping that somebody just happened to leave one in the back of the freezer or something.
Yellow Brickle Road. You're right. It is. There was nothing like it. I don't even remember what was in it. The description of what was in it was so much longer than the name. I just know I liked it, but it had a lot.
I'm doing it, yeah.
I know what the Dragon Show Ben & Jerry's flavor is now. Whatever it is infused with alcohol and THC. It is the Ben & Jerry's Dragon Show. If you finish this, you're fucked. That's the name of the ice cream. If you finish this, you're fucked.
Oh boy.
Or you're just gonna have a
Butterfinger
really
ice cream is delicious. All ice cream is delicious. Shell has one for. Okay, hold on. We're gonna do Liam and Shell.
Of course it's the gay one. Yellow Brickle Road.
Oh Yeah, the Rainbow Road.
Elton John.
It was Elton John's, yes.
Yellow Brickle Road.
Yellow Brick Road,
Made
yes.
of chocolate ice cream, peanut butter cookie dough, butter brickle, and white chocolate chunks.
It was amazing.
I heard the Elton John movies are like super good.
Oh, was
Like
it?
I need to see
that's
it.
great.
Yeah.
Both are really good.
Yeah.
It's the guy from Taron Egerton, too, the guy from Kingsman.
You never know though.
So we have a line, Boozy's Bitch Weed. We're going to do a quick plug here. If you want to know more about Boozy's Bitch Weed, join us online for Basement Con, and Boozy is going to let us know around when that will be. We're going to let you guys know when Boozy's Bitch Weed, a.k.a. Basement Con, is going to show up online. Excuse me, I am very drunk.
I missed the heart
You're
Twitch
drunk.
things. Thank you so much for those. I missed that.
I think I did catch that, but I...
Yes, thank you.
Oh, hi, Mama T.
Oh, I'm
Den Red AB wants to know when we're going to be having our Zoolander gasoline fight.
With this guy with gasoline.
before you go. Oh, that would be a loop fight. That would be a loop fight.
That would be a...
I'll never
fight.
forget the time Alkali, our Archduke Alkali.
Arch.
You weren't there. You and Xander came up to the timeshare,
Yeah.
and we were all partying. You guys had to leave early.
Okay.
You guys left something there. Our friend Tim walks up. He checks your room, and he comes down and goes, "John, catch." And I saw it. I knew what it was, and I catched a sticky, disgusting mess.
Well,
And it was their bottle of lube.
Oh.
And I dropped it. I looked at him. I looked at my hand. I looked back at him, and I said, "Why?"
I mean, you know the answers to this.
Yes.
Hold on.
Kage, what the hell?
Do you have an embarrassing? Okay,
Shit.
I'll give the story real quick. I have a similar situation.
Go for it.
More time.
I was told later where my ex-roommate told me their girlfriend was horrified when they came in the room. A lot of you have heard this story already.
Do it.
I like new technology.
You do.
So I got the Xbox Kinect. What can you do with the Xbox Kinect? Well, you can have scan in things 3D from the front and the side, and it'll make it bounce around and shoot confetti. I had a bad dragon dildo, and it bounces around. It's a dragon dildo and shoots confetti, and it goes, "Here's dildo." So that's why I did it. It was fun. It hadn't been used. It hadn't been used. It was just I was having fun with the thing,
You were having fun with a dildo like everyone
like
does.
everyone does. So
Not everyone.
I left it in the middle.
Everyone.
I left it standing up in the middle of the living room.
That's fantastic.
My roommate's girlfriend comes in. She apparently, to his description, she came in, froze. It was like didn't know what to do. He ran in, wrapped it in a pillowcase, and threw it into my room like it was infected or something.
So we now know patient zero.
So
You are patient zero.
I did. Anyway, there was nothing wrong with it. It was fine. Anyway, sorry.
Melik, who is Neo, you were given a chance, and you took it.
Oh,
Dude, that's good. That's a good line.
wow. Wait, what?
From QM, I used to have a Pikachu plushie I kept a strap-on on. I forgot I had it out when my cousin came over. Oops. Oh, boy.
Don't you
Guys,
love those things?
I love our chat so much. One more time, we're going to go to the chat before we end this. We are at 6:30. We want to go for a little bit longer, and then we're going to kill this. So we're going to all of you what is your favorite blank question? We're looking for something a little bit more open-ended. We want to riff off it for you guys. We want to all answer it. And one last chance before we do that, let's go over to the side. Give it up for some of our guests tonight. Guys, the director of technology, the person who makes sure we can still stream and who gave up half of his stream to make it work. Give it up for Miko. Thank you so much, Miko. Hey, you tried, and that's all that we can ever ask. Guys, it's a unbelievable occurrence anytime he can show up because he is a scary, scary man. Let's give it up for John the Human.
Oh, I'm not Jarl John drink?
I have so many drinks that I owe. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a staple on the Dragon Show, and not only that, but on Whose Line, Lord Pandaz! And finally, the creator of the Dragon Show, guys. Give it up for Xander the Blue. Thank you so much for
Everyone
making
give it for
Iris.
Alkali!
Thank you so
Yay! And by the way, for the next, whatever it is, if you have feedback, if you like some things, please let us know, because we're trying to figure shit out.
Yeah.
Seriously.
No, no, legitimately. Like, we're looking for feedback.
This is
on
my
things
pile.
Because I don't know, you guys have seen Xander's message, his video thing and whatnot. We're really looking for the things that draw your guys' attention. We want to make more of it. Let us know. Also, I need that. Or something like that.
What's up, Don?
Noise effects is a good idea. A barbecue stream.
We could do a
Barbecue
barbecue
stream.
stream.
I
We
mean-
could
I mean,
grill
we'd
the whole
scratch an
time.
itch.
It would scratch the itch. So we have from a coyote who is also known as Liam. Do you guys think you could drink the equivalent volume of tequila
No.
to the capacity of your car's engine? Do you think we could? Yes. Do you think we wouldn't regret it immediately after finishing?
Or die.
No, or die.
No, that's like 2 liters
We,
of tequila.
dude, we've drinking. Oh fuck!
No.
We've drank bottles of tequila before between the two. Hold on, are we
2
splitting it or are we
liters.
doing it
No,
individually?
It's individual.
No, we could not. Sorry, I misunderstood the question.
Yeah. So like I was saying, just real quick, we noticed the likes, we noticed the things. Like we were doing the Mario Dragon MD.
Dragon
We noticed
MD.
a lot of subscribes and donates when we were doing that. And we noticed those things. So
We are watching.
please let us like if you like
Okay,
something,
big
let us
brother.
know.
Who would be your macro fur of choice? Ronnie.
Oh.
From Shukin, if you have a barbecue stream, will you invite Boozy and his new grill? If he pays for the plane seat, yeah, we'll invite his new grill.
Oh dear. I got nothing
How do
right
you
now.
live in a house for 10 years and not get a grill?
I had a grill.
No, I'm talking
Oh,
about
Boozy? Because he's tired. He's a lawyer.
No!
John, things are very different outside the Midwest.
I guess. They're dumb.
I'm not disagreeing.
Glow Goat has the question. We're going to go off of this. What is the longest party you've ever been a part of?
Oh.
That's clever.
First square?
Des, what is the longest party you've ever been a part of?
Jeebus, I can't even think about it. Like party, like hey, we got together for one weekend, or like a group.
The longest party you've ever been a part of. I guess a
Anything
group
that
would count.
qualifies.
Yeah.
So, when I really started hanging out with a bunch of people from my hometown after I graduated from college, or while I was still going to college. I finally started hanging out with like one of my best friends' younger brother started getting into the group, and
Okay.
like his friends, and then we all had identical shirts made up with a big H. Do you remember when I first got into it, I used to wear these shirts with a big H, the hierarchy shirts?
Very much remember that.
So, like, my buddy, he made up these shirts. It was like, we're going to wear all these identical shirts and go out to the bar, and we're going to be, like, the hierarchy crew. And, like, we would go out to this bar called the Backdoor Bar, which no longer is open in Sault Ste. Marie. I'm very sad.
Yeah.
Aw.
But, like, we would go there, and, like, they would give us the back corner of the bar, like, this is all yours. Would you like a bottle of champagne? Because we would all collectively show up as this giant group of, like, 40 people to just drink heavily every Saturday night.
Miko, we have a contender.
It was,
Right?
like, it was crazy. So, like, you know, they would see us coming out and just dropping money because they took Canadian money at par. So, like, all the Canadians came across the border to drink in the States.
Oh my god.
They're like, Canadian money at par, take all my toonies. Anyway.
Toonies?
Toonies.
Toonies. $2 bills, but they're coins.
Oh.
So, toonies. Loonies, because there's a loon on them, was the original $1 coin.
Yeah.
And then when they came out with a $2 coin, I believe it has a bear on it. I can't remember. I haven't seen one in a long. But they were like, well, the one is a loony, so let's call it the $2 one a toonie. Ha ha ha.
I get it.
Okay. Um,
Jokes are funny.
but yeah, like for years, like I would say, like at least
My treat.
like
We're not gonna start that.
10 years.
Or are we?
This group of us would just go
we
drinking at
kinda
the
have an
same bar
armistice.
week after. I mean, unless we were out of town or like.
Really?
But like, all wearing these same hierarchy shirts, like people knew us.
Did the bar ever take notice?
The bar like would reserve a back section of the bar for us. Like, this is the hierarchy's corner. They'd show up and be like, "Hey, you guys want a bottle of champagne? Here you go." Because they knew we were just dropping money every time we came there as a group, and we were visibly a group because we weren't just a bunch of people.
No,
we
that's
were all
legit.
wearing identical shirts. So like, they take notice when a whole bunch of people all dressed the same show up every week.
Have we
And,
go one Purple Kitty?
we even created our own drinks, and they had a black book behind the bar, and you could order like my buddy, his nickname was Cheaterson, after the cheat from
Oh, I love the cheat.
Strong Bad.
Not cheat.
His name was Peterson, so he was like, when their album came out, Mr. Cheaterson on the piano, we're like, that's your
Nah.
nickname now. He's like, I'm fine with this. But there was a Cheaterson, and it came as like, you know, like those jugs of water that they'll bring around to your table? You got a jug filled about halfway up with ice, and it was like a whole bunch of mixed drinks in together. It was like a Mike's Hard Lemonade, a Mike's Hard Cranberry, several shots of like blah 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 blah. I don't remember what all the different parts of were,
Good night, Soundfox.
but like we had Song Fox. You said Sonic Fox. I'm like
Song
Sonic Fox.
Fox. Sorry, I'm slurring. I'm drunk.
But yeah, so like there was a Sanchez, which was my drink. So you could walk around and just have this pitcher drink, this giant pitcher, and they're like, now if you have one of these, we're not serving you again for several hours. There was like 2 hours worth of drinks in this thing, and they were delicious. And
It sounds amazing.
Oh man.
It was a good time. I want to remake it. I got to get together with Cheaterson, and he just lives over in London, which isn't that far from where I live, like 3-hour drive. Ontario.
London, Canada.
London,
Ontario.
Okay.
That's
He
so
just lives
crazy.
over in London. It's not a big drive. What? Ontario. So it's like a 3-hour drive for me. So it's about the same east
Jez actually drives
as
a
it is the
duck.
west here. But yeah, I want to hang out with him sometime, and like we gotta like, okay, let's try and remake this. It's like, no, it needs more, tequila or more vodka or whatever. I don't know. I totally want to remake it and figure out exactly what was in it.
I mean, the answer always is more tequila.
More tequila always helps. True. Let's go over to Maester Miko. Maester Miko, longest party. This is a tough one because I'm trying to think of like what I could legit. Because I've had a lot of like. Oh no! Why are you looking at your watch?
I've been going roughly 28 years.
This is your party.
Maybe a perfect time for like a disco ball and dance music to enter the stream.
Oh man.
No. We
That's
phased
legit.
out the random dance parties like 6 years ago. Get with the times, John.
All right, guys. Welcome to Mouse Party.
Welcome to Mouse Party.
Welcome to
You're all
Mouse
part of
Party.
it. Congratulations.
I'm legitimately enjoying Mouse Party. Every morning I wake up, there's Miko in a robe with rats crawling all over him every morning.
It's a good mouse party.
It's a good Mouse Party.
Morning, Miko. How are the ratties? He's like, hyper. And they're just crawling all over.
Yep.
John, longest party.
Year one for squared when I didn't realize I'd actually have responsibilities.
Oh my god.
Oh, year one of first.
I mean, honestly, I think at noon that year,
Yes, Silver got him on.
I got a iced coffee, filled it half with tequila, and kept that going. And we didn't end our staff party until 4 or 5 in the morning.
Oh my god, that's right.
So that was year one when I didn't realize there was
This-
actually like jobs to do.
This, I'm going to give you a non-edited story, which is super rare for me. Here is the non-edited story of the day that I found out that this motherfucker over here is the ultimate mixologist. He ran up to me like an emergency was happening. He said, alkali.
Nope.
Finish
I would not
a
have called you
third
that.
of this coffee. You're right. You did not call me alkali. Damn.
So it's edited. It's already been edited.
I'm so used to. Shut up. He hands me a iced coffee from a shop that was hidden in the First Square Hotel
Year
that does
one
not
only.
exist for anymore. Yes, it went underground. He handed.
behind the lobby. Yeah.
That's right, the
Yeah.
little shop
Now
behind
it's
the
the first
lobby.
place.
Yep.
Yeah, it's actually super sad. I liked her. He gives me a large cup of iced coffee and says, "Drink half of it right now."
No, a third.
No,
A
no, no,
third.
no, no, no.
The ratio's a third.
It is a third. You told me this afterwards. Maybe you don't remember it.
I probably don't.
You
I was
told me
really
to
drunk.
drink half, knowing that I would only drink a third.
That's fair.
So I drink a third of the drink, and he grabs it from me and grabs a bottle of Patron XO tequila coffee and starts filling the cup back up. So it was 1/3 coffee. I'm sorry, 2/3 coffee, 1/3 Patron XO. Looks at me and goes, "You're ready!" And then walked out of the room, dragging me with him, so I couldn't pour out the drink.
No, and then we went and ran the staff dinner. No, the super sponsor dinner.
We ran the super sponsor dinner, and I will always thank you for that. I was never more stressed out of my life than year one first squared, and this son of a bitch made sure
mean,
that I was okay.
They've all been easy since. Doing that drunk was something else.
No, doing that drunk was crazy. The first year of first squared was just legendary. What do you got? Longest party?
I'm kind of one-upping you a bit.
Yeah, please
and
do.
I feel bad
Don't.
because it's kind of the origin of First Squared. It's Bit's parties.
It was.
So Bit would hold weekends, and this is the origin of First Squared.
Shukin, that was your fourth.
Was Wisconsin Pride, Wisconsin Gay Pride. We would go up to for Bits.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. Bits for
Yes.
the weekend, and we would go down to Gay Pride for
Few
not
hours
everyone
on
would
Saturday.
Go, yeah, not everyone would go.
Yeah. No,
Like-
absolutely not. I never went to Milwaukee Pride. Like, I was always at Bix.
Mm-hmm.
It was
And
so
a bunch
much
of
closer.
fursuiters go down there and stuff. Come back. It was a weekend-long party.
Yep.
And so that is the origin of First Squared, guys, if you didn't
Yeah.
know.
The reason we started First Squared is the last year of the Gay Pride Party, we realized it's not okay to have more than 100 people at somebody's house for a barbecue. It was crazy.
Yeah,
we
you're like,
had
"We
to
need
start
a
con.
hotel."
We had to start a con. It was either start a con or stop the whole event, and none of us were willing. Looking back, I'm willing now.
Oh my god.
Funny how that works, huh?
Right?
How many? Yeah. What have you done?
Coyote, who's a Lehman? What the fuck?
Wait. Hong Kong boom.
What do we got?
What?
Who said Hong Kong boom? Do you mean quack quack honk?
I didn't want to
Mean
drink.
Mother.
Galop.
Bark, bark, wag.
Bark, bark,
Okay,
wag?
Turkish coffee and scotch. That sounds good. I'm in.
Coffee.
All right.
I want coffee.
That sounds great.
Spritzer.
Spritzer. One
No.
more.
Spritzer. I hardly know her.
Oh my god. All right, we're going to do one more. We're going to the audience because we've got a little bit more than we wanted to go. So if we have a question from anyone, that is going. Oh god. That's right. That is why we are moving Basement Con to a cabin this year.
In the woods?
Charcoal, unless anyone else wants to talk about it, I'm going to keep watching the chat. Does anyone want to tell a real ghost story that they experienced? Because I'm going to give it over to
I
Xander.
do this every time.
I know, but everyone likes it. Des has one. Des, go for... actually, Xander, tell the quick version of yours. Then Des, I'm going to keep my eye on the chat to get a question.
I'll take the quick version. We went on vacation to South Carolina. It was really fucking cold in a hotel room we'd never been in. And I didn't open my eyes, and I was really scared. And then... Oh, but I'm telling this really bad. Let me start over. All right,
Hi, Dragor.
let's try this again.
Dragger!
Of course.
We're on vacation. I'm not a paranormal person. We go to bed. I'm in the middle of the night, and of course I know these things. I'm super cold. We don't have the fucking air conditioning on. I don't open my eyes in the middle of the night. I go back to bed. I wake up. There's a blue figure by my bed. I'm half awake. I reach out to it. My brother, we're in a 2-bedroom room. He gets up and reach out. He physically gets up out of his bed and shakes me. He's like, "What are you doing? Go back to bed." I'm like, "Okay." And I go back to bed. I don't mention it for the rest of the time. I would never mention it ever again because that was weird. I don't want to share that kind of stuff. And then he brings it up. He says, "What did you see last night?" I'm like, "What did you see last night?" Because I don't want to put things in his mind. And he pretty much says a blue figure by your bed. And so I'm like, okay. That's pretty much what I saw. And that was it. So someone might have the candles with the flashlight in them.
Quack, quack, quack. You have a
might
final
be-
question.
There might be a completely valid explanation for what happened. I just don't know what the fuck it was.
I love
So that's a thing. That
It's a
happened
great
in
story.
my life. It's a weird thing, and it's like I said. I was half awake. I don't know what happened. It was weird.
That's a legitimately great story. Des, what is your ghost story?
So this would be, I was probably about 11,
Okay.
and it was, I just was literally in my room, and it probably was just like that stage between dreaming and whatever, but I swear, like, I went to wake up, and I pulled my sheet back, and my room was just full of people. What? Just staring at me. Just ghostly figures, just staring at me. And they were like, I don't remember having a dream. I don't remember, like, actually interacting with. They were just literally just like standing there, and all of them staring at me, like, and they were all like pale because I could see like the walls through them and everything. And I was just like, what the fuck is this shit? I didn't say that because I was like, 11, but whatever.
Right.
And
What the fuck is this poop? Eh.
no, I was literally just like, covers back over my head. I'm just going to stay here. I'm just going to stay here for a little while longer. And then I started to like see daylight creeping in. And I peeled the cover back. And they were all gone. And I'm like, what the shit was that? Like, it was the most real, like looking back now, I'm like, I'm sure it was just like, I was waking up, but at the time I was like, saw my room, there was like full, like 40 people in a kid's bedroom, just like all standing there, and they were all in like period costumes and shit. Like none of them were like dressed in 1980s gear. No, they were dressed in like old school, like I came from the farmhouse, and just.
So
staring
either
at me.
there were ghosts in your room or your brain was shorting out. Either way, that's disconcerting. So that's freaking weird.
Either way,
Yeah,
it's disconcerting.
like, brain, why did you show me 40 ghostly figures all staring at me when I was 11? I'd like to know the answer to this, please.
Right. Johnny?
Jarl John, do you have a ghost story?
Oh, my bad.
I mean, I don't think so. I was really young. My dad OD'd me on Benadryl, so I was seeing all sorts of weird shit, but I really don't know.
Legitimately, you're close to mine. I had all 4 wisdom teeth removed on the same day.
Me too, yeah.
I was the last appointment of the day, and then I still had to go to sleep under what I was told would be the painkillers, but what I later found out in life was their, whatever they give you that makes you forget. Did you know about this?
Yeah.
Their
so-
equivalency
Twilight.
of laughing gas?
Twilight?
Kinda.
Isn't that what they call it when you forget everything?
Twilight OG.
Kinda. So, yeah, basically, when I got all 4 wisdom teeth removed, they were still using this compound that has 2 reasons for using. One of them, it basically kind of stops you from remembering what happens during. I remember
In case you wake
before,
up.
and I remember the car ride home after.
Yep.
But more importantly, and I will always appreciate what my dentist did for me because of this, a truth serum.
Oh, no.
Whatever they used on me, they told me afterwards this is a truth serum, and I was told by my dentist years later, we wouldn't let your mother drive you home because you came out to us 4 or 5 times.
Oh, no.
I was not, my mother was told that I had to wait before she could take me home because I was not ready yet.
What did you say?
Apparently, I'm gay.
I like dick.
So
You know
much.
how
Hey, Dennis, you're hot.
You know how many dicks have been in his mouth? A lot.
So yeah, no, they do that in a lot of like stuff. Like when I went for my colonoscopy,
Yeah.
they have. I was really. They were like, okay, so we're gonna be giving you this, this, and this, and one of the ingredients was fentanyl, which.
Oh, no.
I'm like, whoa, hold on. Isn't that like a cancer? Like I work in pharmacy. I'm like, yeah, I'm aware of fentanyl patches. Like this is a cancer drug, like for extreme pain. He's like, no, we use a very small amount, and it basically. It's not used for pain because there's no pain in this procedure. It's basically to, the way it's used here to help you sort of
Chill the
forget,
fuck out.
Holy fuck.
to calm you and help you forget.
Interesting.
It's a hypnotic or whatever they call it.
That's
That's-
still really crazy when you see it every
Yeah,
day in
no.
the headlines. You don't want to see like, oh yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna use fentanyl. Don't tell me these things.
from Uncle Kage. Des, we don't want to hear about your colonoscopy.
Why, Kage? Is that a shitty story?
Oh! I believe we have one.
No, fentanyl fucks you up. Like, I remember my grandmother when she was older, she was in the nursing home. They gave her a fentanyl patch for the pain, like they give all old people. She was literally a different person.
Oh, yeah.
It fucks you up.
Oh, yeah, it does.
They are
It's not a good drug.
They are actually really like it is a good drug if used for the right types of pain for the right
How often does it
time
happen?
frame. Well, that's something that the community that I've started to see a lot of continuing education programs that I have to take. Every
As
2 years
a-
as a pharmacist.
Some people don't know what you are.
Oh yeah, I'm a drug dealer, but like
I'm a licensed drug
So,
dealer.
but yeah, they're starting to have these sort of continuing education programs for doctors and pharmacists and nurses and everyone in healthcare, just to be like, hey, yes, these drugs are valuable, but it has to be used in the right way. And they're finding that, like, the more pain meds you give people, the higher tolerance you get.
Right.
So eventually you have to take them off the, like stuff like fentanyl is supposed to be used for, I'm undergoing cancer treatment. Like, it's not
Or
supposed to be
end of life make you comfortable.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you're probably not going to live to see next Christmas. We'll keep you comfortable on
We'll
fentanyl.
make you feel very good.
Holy shit.
But, like, people were, it's like, oh, what, morphine wasn't enough for you? Well, let's try OxyContin. No, OxyContin's not enough. Let's throw in some fentanyl patches. And that's why we have the opioid crisis that we do in this
Holy
country.
No,
crap.
it's
And-
legit.
Yeah, like,
That
they're
makes
like,
sense, actually.
they're really trying to scale back, like completely on all this stuff because, number one, the FDA is cracking down, and the DEA, probably more the DEA than FDA.
Yes, it did, Kage. That's what we do.
What did we do? We
We got
got,
dark.
we got
Well,
real.
I mean,
Well-
the sun is going down.
It's true.
The sun will
Charcoal,
go
I'm
down
jealous.
quite shortly.
Not even 7 yet.
All right, so because we're coming up to about 7 o'clock, I saw a
Guys,
question there I really
I have
enjoyed.
a request. Please don't make our one-word topic for Dragon MD fentanyl. It's not going to be a fun time.
Pain!
It could.
What level are we letting Dragon MD topics come in? Is it 3?
We
$3?
yeah.
All right, before we do the second to last topic, we're going to do a special one for the very last. Second to last topic, before we do that, I want to remind everyone, if you have a moment, if you would like to support the show, $3 Patreons and above will get an opportunity to send us topic for Mario Drug. Thank you so much for joining us. And for that, we're going to go to our last topic. I saw a second to last topic. I saw a wonderful one. What's the story? We're going to keep it to
Oh, real quick.
Go. Yes, please.
If you join now, you can still go back and add to that thread if you want. For
Oh, please,
Dragon MD, because we already put out the thread for it. So if you want to add to it, go for it.
In other words, we're going to be recording a second one this month. We need more topics.
Ha!
I saw a question in there. We're going to go to it. Let's keep it to 5 minute or less stories. A good way to finish this off. Guys, without just saying the word furry, without just saying the word gay, what's
you,
the
Gogo.
story? What is the story that's going to stop you from being elected president?
I got this.
Wonderful question. Thank you so much. I absolutely love that. Those are the kind of questions we are looking for because it's not your favorite blank. We have answered every question involving our favorite blank. So let's go over to Jarl John. Jarl John, what's the story that's going to keep you from being president?
Any one of these firesides.
I mean, that's a good answer.
No, that's legit. That's legit.
I mean, really, this is the only questionable thing I really do.
Yeah, okay.
To piggyback
Whoa.
off
Yeah, okay.
to piggyback off that, we have fans and stuff that come up to us and be like, "Hey, remember when you said blah 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 blah?" I'm like, "No, I
No,
don't."
no, I do not, is the proper answer half the time.
It's like, what did I say?
Boozy and Kage, we're going to be looking to you for the last question. So just so you know, start thinking of something. We're going to go with both of you. We're looking for a what is your favorite blank? I want, there's a word for that. Superlative? I always use the wrong word.
For what?
I want a question that does not involve, I'm looking to Boozy and Kage ask us the last question. So guys, what's that story? A few minutes, no more. What's that story that's going to keep you from being You run for president. What story did they find that stops you from running for president? What's your
God.
story?
The DNC found my birth certificate.
What?
Where's it from?
Just in general? That you're from Wisconsin?
No, I'm too young.
Oh.
All right.
can't
He
be
beat the question. Cheers for beating
You
the
did
question. Good work, Maester Miko. Well done.
Ah.
Dear God. From
What?
QM, yeah, I'm not fucking electable. My dad was in a biker gang. The business owners in my family own bars. I'm queer and mouthy. That would do it.
I don't know. AOC's on a seat, so the bar thing isn't really too relevant. But the everything else, yeah.
For me, it was probably the time I dressed as a ninja when it wasn't Halloween anymore. They weren't doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ninja moment.
Did you get beat up by a pirate?
No. Okay. So for a long time,
You're right, Sam.
where I used to work, they would
Yes.
come. They would come to the office dressed in costume. That was a thing. That was just a thing. And apparently they stopped without telling me. When I came back to the company 2
That's
years
awesome.
later, they stopped doing that. I'm like, fuck. There was actually an episode of about that in Modern Family.
Yeah, it's a great episode.
Yeah,
I've
I've
that
seen.
episode.
Yeah, my parents showed me that. Go figure.
Pandas, what's that story? What's that moment in your life that stops you from being elected president?
I was born 1 kilometer north of the border.
Oh, there you go.
Well, the biggest red alert
I'm
there
Canadian.
is the fact that you said kilometer and not mile.
Yeah. Like literally, like 1,000 meters north of the U.S. border. If I'd been born like 1,000 meters further south, I'd be eligible to be president. And I would run. I would do everything I could to be the first furry president. I would be the president, and I think I'd be pretty damn awesome.
All right. That is legit. I think you'd be a great president. I am going to tell the short version of story that has legitimately never been told before ever, but I'm drunk. Would you like to know why I couldn't be elected president? Because I was young. And I am telling this story as a warning to all of you out there.
Oh no.
When I was young, I was already interested in performing. When I was young, I was offered the opportunity to, instead of writing a book report, to film a reenactment of a book.
Oh,
I
no.
wish I could tell you the name of the book. I do not remember. I was in 2nd grade. And it is not okay that I can say this.
Oh no.
I would like to mention to all of you that this is that generation gap,
Okay.
because I got an A on this project from the teacher, from my parents, from my friend, and I'm not okay with it to this day, and I'm very embarrassed, but I will tell you. I did a 20-minute movie based off of a book in blackface when I was in 3rd grade, or 2nd grade. It happened,
Oh no.
and I will never forgive myself for that. It's awful! And this tape still exists in my dad's
What?
curio. My father
Oh, so we're
would
not
not
moving there, we're
tape
burning down
over
the
it.
house.
What grade were
I
you in?
understand.
2nd or 3rd.
Oh.
I cannot
That's
remember
more of
the
a
year.
failure your parents and you.
No, at the time, it's not a... See, here's the thing, and this is something I have to remind myself all the time. At the time, no, it wasn't.
No, in the mid-'80s, blackface was not okay.
It was totally...
not at
and
all.
it's not okay that it was okay, but it was.
Knowing
and
your
I've
dad,
done it
knowing
once.
your
It
dad,
was
he was
kind
totally
of
fine
okay.
with
It was-
It wasn't
No.
like
No,
No.
no.
it wasn't like, hey, blackface.
No,
let's
it
do
is
something
not
like that.
okay.
Exactly.
And that is it.
Exactly.
There is no if
Exactly.
and or buts.
And I will never forgive anyone for telling me it wasn't okay because I was an impressionable youth and did not know. And that is something I will never blame the youth for, but will blame the family. Don't do
And
blackface.
it doesn't matter
That
who
is
goes
why.
into it.
Don't
who
do
knows what
blackface,
times,
kids.
what-
Knowing your dad, that doesn't surprise me.
Exactly. Exactly, Miko. I'm sorry, Maester Miko. I'm out of booze.
So-
I've drank so much.
Yeah.
When do we get
Okay.
to see this tape? Not online,
Okay,
ever.
okay.
Never.
Similar. Okay, real
Never
quick.
ever. It will never be shown on
I
the
need-
screen again because the second that it shows up, it will be burned.
It will
There you
destroy
go.
me.
All right, real quick, and related to this, in 4th grade, I played Steve Urkel in a like a school play, but I even knew that was too far at my age. I was
Did
like,
I do that?
At my
no.
school, it it was definitely common. Not, I wouldn't say commonplace. It was definitely a
when I
thing.
was a kid.
Move on.
Holy shit!
It was crazy.
Oh,
You want to move on?
No,
Mike?
can we move on?
real quick. This is a quick blurb. Jaleel White, Steve Urkel, the guy who played him, is in. He plays
It was
someone in
unbelievable.
the
Nelson Mandela.
He plays Nelson Mandela
Oh
in the historical
my
roasts. They're fantastic.
Historical roast.
Our favorite so far, the first and the third so far.
First
I'd
and the
say?
third.
First and third.
First,
so far.
yeah. Steve Urkel plays Nelson Mandela. None of us give enough credit to, I can't remember his real name,
Michael
Mr.
Jaleel
White.
Michael
White.
Jaleel White.
Jaleel White. None of us
Jaleel
give
White.
him enough
My bad.
credit.
I was mixing him with this one guy.
No,
My
no,
bad.
no. You know what's funny? I saw him in a terrible B movie. It was like not Sharknado.
That's legit.
Like,
Not Sharknado is a
Sharknado.
genre.
No. It was like Megalodon. Shark or
Megalodon.
something,
Yes.
something like that. And he was in it for a short amount of time, and I was just like, "Is that Steve Urkel?"
Yeah.
Here's
Dude.
a fun fact.
He's good.
You know
He's a
who's the-
really good actor.
Here's a voice you might know Steve Urkel from.
Who?
Hey kids, if someone touches when you don't like it, that's no good. It's your body.
No way.
He's Sonic the Hedgehog, telling you to keep away from the kids doing the touchies.
Really?
Yeah, he's Sonic. He's
Awesome.
the classic Sonic the Hedgehog.
Dude,
swear
go
to
Steve
God.
Urkel. Yeah,
Anyway.
a row that gets tied, I agree. All right, we're going to go for the last question before we just have a... Hello, Troy. You came here just for the end. We're going to go to a few of you. I'm looking at Boozy and Kage specifically because we've talked about this before.
Roy.
I'm looking for a this is your favorite blank question. We're going to finish it off on one last question. It is 7 p.m. here. Guys, thank you so much for joining us as I'm waiting for that question. Let's do outro so we can answer it. Guys, let's give it up for one of our favorite people to have on the cast. You can find him on I was about to say Dragon MD. That is not even close to right. You can see them on Dragon D&D. Guys, let's give it up for John the Human, player of Tarbin. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Another friend of the Dragon Show, guys. Let's give it up for somebody who has joined us on Whose Line Is It Anyway more times than I can count, Lord Pandas. Thank you so much for joining us. Behind the scenes every time, even if you don't see him on the show, every time he is here helping us set this up, making sure that it's going to work. Today he gave up a lot of his free time just to go behind the scenes and try to help us. Guys, give it up for our Director of Technology and somebody who makes the show possible. Over to Maester Miko. Thank you so much for helping us. And of course, the creator of the Dragon Show, Xander the Blue. Thank you so much for creating this
Thanks.
nonsense.
I mean, I put a microphone in front of you, and I'm still feeling the effects. Yes, delete.
Delete. Delete. I have so many empty cans and bottles around me. So, Boozy and Kage or anyone else, we are looking for a non sequitur. Is
Can
it
I
sequitur?
do
Of course
a
you
quick
can.
statement? I was
This is
musing with
Alkali.
him recently about if
This,
we hadn't.
this is Alkali because he won't do it himself because he's a showman. This is Alkali.
You're sweet. Thank
What's
you
up?
very much.
I'm
Alkali!
not good at
Woo!
this.
Everyone,
Oh my god.
what?
Unless we see Kage, we're going with Booby.
Oh, I got this. Boozy Badger.
Why did we? Okay, first off, drink. Second off, that was the best fucking. Why did you call him Bannister this whole time? You could have been calling him Booby this whole time.
Did I say Booby? Booby, I miss you, buddy.
Booby Bannister.
Boozy.
He went again.
I don't think you understand because I am not in a court of law and I will still plead the fifth.
Yeah, I'm not answering that question.
I really want you to answer
The
that question.
Bannister Boozy
I'm not that drunk.
asked, what was the, and I told this in a crowd, this is the only reason I'm telling this. I didn't know how masturbation worked when I was a kid. So,
Yeah, as most don't. Go
right.
on.
So like my comforter had a gray sheet and a black sheet, and the gray part was up, right? And so I had a comforter, and my mom flipped it over, and like, oh no, did you spill all this milk? What happened? And it looked like a Jackson Pollock painting.
That's exactly what I was thinking you were
And-
gonna say.
It was like a tris, but it flipped over.
my
The
God.
comforter was like a solid board.
I'm going
because
I'm going to say this simply for the fact that afterwards they will not be able to say a word, and that is, I cannot believe that they're not watching the show right now.
Right?
I can. They want nothing to do with my life.
No,
It's
no,
great.
I
It's pretty
understand.
amazing.
If they
I
are,
didn't
I'm
spend-
saving your ass and saying they're never watching your
They're
show.
never
I
watching
can't
it.
believe that.
My kid. Oh yeah, it's true. It's fair. It is true. It's weird.
I don't
Jack
know.
off,
That'd be,
Pollock.
that'd be
We'll
the
talk about that later.
That'd be the easiest conversation about them that I've had recently.
That,
Alright.
legitimately.
I can.
Legitimately.
I said my brother things. He didn't watch my shit. I don't give a shit. Fine. Fuck him.
Yep.
Anyway.
Okay, Tyro. Des. The most regretful or whatever you want to call it.
The most
Orgasm.
shameful orgasm.
Most shameful orgasm.
Oh, am I really gonna tell this story?
Are you going to tell it? Because I'll tell you what. I'll make you a deal. If you tell the story that you just thought of that made you say the words out loud, am I going to tell this story? I will tell the first story that came to my head that I had no intention of telling. Go.
So, a lot of times when we would go out to the bar on the Canadian side, we would usually get a lift down to the bar, and then we'd walk home. Like, it's about like a good 2 or 3 miles from our end of town to where all the bars were downtown. We didn't care. We're like, we're saving money. We're just gonna walk home. Well, I was really horny this one time. And like, let me just say, my record was literally 0 however the fuck many times we went of hooking up at the bar. Like, never happened. But this one time I was like walking back from the bar, and I had just taken off by myself because I was like, guys, I'm heading out early. You enjoy the rest of the night. Get about halfway home, and I just didn't want to wait till I got home. So there's this park
Great.
with a big bunch of trees right in the middle. And I just went, no one will see me here.
Oh no!
Legit.
So I,
Wait, how old were you at the time?
19. Because
Perfect.
You can
Yeah.
drink at 19 in Ontario legally.
Yeah.
And I was,
Okay.
I don't want to deal with going home and possibly waking up my parents doing that, so I'm gonna take care of this here. So here I'm in this park. Like, during the day, people are on benches, and like there's literally like hardly any room to maneuver between these trees. So like there was like it's not like it was comfortable in any way, shape, or form. But I'm like, I could literally like barely see the street lights from out here. I'm like, I'm surprised I didn't get like knifed, like going to the park at night. But you know, it's Canada, so we don't have crime there. But yeah, I just was like, I took care of business, and I was like,
I love you.
oh, I should not have done that.
I love you
should-
so much.
Every time,
The post wank clarity.
every
It-
time I
it's,
drove by that park, from then on, I was like,
There's a word for it.
Chairman fingers.
Chairman fingers.
Oh, I had Chairman fingers before I was a chairman.
Chairman fingers.
Alright.
Yeah, that was.
Oh.
I mean, I remember I was 19. Yeah, it was great. And then it was over.
Are you doing the thing?
And no, that was not acceptable in any way, shape, or form.
Well,
It's your turn.
Des, I promised you something. I was hoping yours was going to be much more scathing. It was not.
that
I love you to death, Des,
was pretty bad.
and I'm so sorry for this. I had a friend, a good friend, in high school.
You were cooler than all of us.
I was so cool.
You had a friend in high school?
I had a friend in high
That
school.
shocks me.
I also ran the computer lab 2 days a week. There was an extra room.
You know
Oh
where he's
yeah.
going.
There was. Oh, it gets so much worse. It gets so much worse. There was an extra room in our computer lab. That extra room was the draft. Do you remember CAD? There's a program called
Yes.
CAD.
Yeah.
You all remember CAD?
It's still around.
Okay.
Architectural design. Yeah.
Exactly, architectural design.
It's still around.
My high school.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Shit in your hair.
You
I
jerked
understand.
off to Excel.
Oh, it's so much worse. It is so much worse. Our high school had a CAD lab. It was a room full of computers that was used twice a day only for AP CAD. And me and a friend, I ran the shift. He was a friend of mine on the shift. We would go to that room and have fun every once in a while. And one time on shift, we needed to have fun and the room was not available. They were cleaning it. Well, there was only one other room at our high school that we knew no one used after hours. The chapel.
Oh no! Hey, you know it's a room. A room is a room.
Did you confess to him?
I confessed to him
Did
hardcore.
you kneel? Did you get on your knees?
I
Whether or not
did.
he confessed, I'm sure he heard.
Fucking fuck.
That's a lot of information you took
yeah.
through your mouth.
Did you feel the Holy Spirit entering you?
A little. So yeah. Yeah, thank you, the Thai who was rowed to the Thai. Oh boy, I'm
And now
so fucking
you
drunk.
understand why he has to go back every Sunday, because, the spirit leaves you.
Body of Christ.
Oh, body of Christ!
What
Is
about-
that what priests say when they jizz? Oh, I'm sorry.
Right in front of my cross,
Oh.
Benstro, and
You're right in front of my cross.
Which leads us to the final question as we are saying goodbye. Kage did ask a question, and that is, what am I doing here? As we end this, once again, going around the circle, one last time to Jarl John!
Jarl!
Maester Miko!
Yay!
Lord Pandez!
Yay!
Did you boo yourself?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter, my voice carries better. Yay!
What was your
Czar Xander.
Czar Xander
Yay!
and the Duke of Dukington,
Oh, love it.
the Duke of Dukington Alkali. Kage, what are you doing here? Years ago, the fandom came into existence,
Yeah.
and there were many furries.
You made some poor social contracts.
There were many poor social contracts. And a gentleman looked at the convention circuit and said, hey, this could be more organized. So he fucked it up for about 5 years. But after that, he had a good idea and said, Anthrocon. And then he started having parades outdoors. To all of our guests, to everyone out there, to our Patreons, to the people
Yes.
just watching the stream, thank you so much.
Boozy,
Guys, go.
Boozy, we're getting ice cream
Oh,
after
boy.
this. I'll get a milkshake just for you. All right, that's all.
Hey, milkshake.
Oh,
Continue.
To all of our
Yeah,
wonderful
no,
people, to everyone watching us, to everyone that we've made smile tonight, thank you very much for being here. This has been the Dragon Show Fireside Cast. We will see you next month for another Fireside, but until then, please, if you have a moment, click down here, I don't know where it is, subscribe to our YouTube channel, watch our Twitch channel, subscribe to our Telegram. Thank you so much and good night.
Night. Oh,
Good
are you
night.
gonna
Oh,
do the
good
thing?
night.
He knows
Let's
the
go over
button
to
to push.
thanks and all that crap.
Good night.
You're all amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Keep an eye out for stuff.